All right, we're on. Are we on? Is this thing on?
It looks like it.
All right. All right. When we last left Intrepid Party, you had gone to the Dripping Caves, fought with the ogres and goblins inside the cave, and rescued the town survivors of Nightstone. They didn't have any place to go back to because you let the thieves take over their town.
They did that. I wasn't there.
You and wherever Colosse's run off into the bushes for a little bit. So the thieves, the 7 snakes, have taken over the town of Nightstone, and so now this town has no place to go back to. They want their town back. They don't want to be kicked out of their home. You then met the legendary man of the crossroads, Bjornovich.
Mm-hmm.
He trades trinkets for shadows.
What did I monkey tooth do again? I forgot to write it down.
Well, you're going to have to watch last week's episode to find it out, because I don't remember either.
Okay.
I think you did the control magic.
It does something, but I don't
remember either.
remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you had a climbing trinket.
Yeah.
You refused to do business with a shadow dealer.
I don't know. I ain't making
There's
deals.
something shady about that guy.
There's something shady about the shadow dealer.
How do I recognize him?
I forgot what a monkey tooth did.
Colossi got a trinket to... Here, let me fix that for you.
Yeah.
Colossi got a trinket that would take his stress...
No, that wasn't.
Oh, no. He
That was
goes...
him.
He,
Oh, that's what it was. Stress relief.
he got a trinket that would...
That has a 50-50 chance to give me a sorcery.
That's right. You could
No, wait,
get
no, mine was redirecting magic.
Extra sorcery points.
Yours was sorcery point. I got something to help me with my spell accuracy.
Distance.
Yeah.
No.
It's upside down now.
Well, yeah, that's the way it broke, so that's the way it's...
That's the way the cookie
That's
crumbles.
the way you're going to have to deal with it. Because I don't have another way. Sorry.
Could have just grabbed it.
Oh, I do you a favor and you complain. What? Alright. So, now you are approximately 1 mile away from the town of Nightstone.
Okay.
You look up into the sky and see skywriting again. And up in the sky, it says, snail, 10 hours.
What do I perceive that to be?
The snail arriving in 10 hours.
But I'm a rogue.
Yes.
Do I...
It's not.
Doing so.
Yeah.
So you remember that when you were back in Nightstone, Zolkin said that the snail would be bringing basically an army of bandits. They were relocating, bringing an army of bandits to Nightstone. And that was just before you left, and you knew that he was just a little over a day or two, away. The snail was. So you can take that to mean that in 10 hours, you've got about 10 hours to clear out that town, or the snail's going to be there with his bandit army. Ooh. So you've got... The Wood Elves don't want the town, but they're not going to destroy the town. They don't. I don't really care what happens to the people of the town. They've had bad blood between them for a long time.
Yeah.
But they don't like orcs. And so
But
that's
the Wood Elves don't like us either.
not particularly. You know, as long as you leave them alone.
I like your character and I'm a wood elf.
Yeah.
As long as you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. They're very tribal.
Mm.
They're almost like Native Americans in the way that they view. They don't particularly view ownership of the land as, you know, you shouldn't own the land. It belongs to everybody. You should just take care of the land. So they're really not into civilization as it is, but they are very brave and cunning. They set traps to keep people out, not necessarily deadly traps, just warnings for the most part. They value life
Yeah.
in all its forms except for the evil forms. They goblins, ogres, orcs, things like that. Things groups that are destructive or press in on their land or try to move them from what they're taking care of. Don't necessarily have a good relationship. So Bjornovich leaves, and you look up and see this in the sky, and that's where you're at.
Am I still at 16 HP?
No.
You did get a long rest,
Okay.
so
That's right.
that was just before you met Bjornovich, and I don't think you took any damage since then. I don't remember you casting any spells since then either. You should be good there. What would you like to do?
I suggest that we try to go into town.
Yep.
They're gonna kill us.
Wait, they almost killed me last time, so we gotta be careful.
I kind of really don't see any other way of going around this. Like, we don't really have too many allies with us.
And
can do
we're
everything.
low level. You're below us, aren't you?
And we have 3 level 3s and 1
One
level
level
2. I mean, should we try it? I mean, I don't really know.
Last time I remember, there was 2 archers.
The twins are the archers.
Mm-hmm.
Archers.
Yabin and Cabin.
Cabin and cabin. 1 and 2.
Zulkin's the leader.
Mhm.
Movi's the half orc. He's pretty quiet. He's big, quiet. Then you've got Alla, Sienna, and Rome. Those are the 3 females, and then Kella. The dwarven female, Zulkin had said that she's on her way out. That he subtly hinted that he and her did not have the best relationship.
Dizzy, what happened?
I moved my foot.
Oh.
Oh no.
Alla is the tiefling, Sienna's the dwarf, and Rome is a human female. They haven't really said anything.
I have no idea how we're gonna get in or anything.
That's true.
Because the leader's not one to negotiate, seems like. He just does whatever he wants.
Maybe if we can get to that one girl or talk to her, we
Okay.
can mind talk to people, right, Ryan?
Hmm?
You can mind talk.
Message?
You want to talk to Keladarko?
You have
Yeah,
I
I
can
know.
send messages
You have message?
We should
Okay.
probably
people
talk
I
to the
know.
girl to
People
see
you
if she
know.
can let us in.
to people I know.
Yeah, I don't think he.
I didn't meet this character.
Oh,
Wait, don't you have that power
Damn.
too?
No, I don't have message. I show something different.
I mean, we don't have any way of talking to the, what else? From what I see.
Your character would have known, right?
No, I was clocked out before they ever showed up.
You know Kella.
I do.
She's this monk girl that was in the
In?
inn that killed the goblin.
Okay, so you do know her. You should message her to see if she let us in.
Message or what? Go.
She was dressed like a monk, but later revealed to be
You can say we need
spy.
help in.
My character didn't know
Do
that.
you
My
think-
character just knows that she's a monk.
That's what you think of her.
You should ask her if she will let us in, because she seems kind of disappointed when we left.
Because I bet she doesn't want to be in that. Be part of the Seven Snakes.
So we can ask her to let us in.
I have a feeling she doesn't like, especially Browse.
Oh yeah, I forgot Browse is the...
Leader. What I call leader.
Message doesn't have a range.
It's
Yeah,
250 feet.
250 feet.
250 feet.
Oh,
I didn't
That's
even-
what I'm pretty sure it is.
yeah. Worth a shot.
Oh, 120 feet. My bad.
No, haven't. So you should message her, Ryan.
I guess you could try. I don't know how she.
She can message back since you were able to.
Yeah, that's how the spell works. If you message someone, they can message back once.
So
Unless you do it again.
That's true.
So the afternoon's drawing on. It's starting to get a little bit. The sun's starting to go down as you four approach the town. Kaylin stayed back with the rest of the townsfolk. You get to the town. No. You can see smoke rising from the center of town.
Bonfire.
But there are no torches or lights on the outside. Who's in the lead?
I will, since I have the.
Okay. Let's roll a perception check, please.
You put the arrow.
Perception.
Oh, me?
Mm-hmm.
18.
Okay.
Plus perception, which is 2. So 20
Yeah.
12.
20, 30, 20. Okay. So with that, you see that there are two. At first, you just see their silhouettes moving at the top of the tower on this side of the. And then over here, where the. On these two towers. With a little more study, you can see that those two, the one on the southern tower is Kella, the one on the northern tower is Sienna, the dwarf,
Yeah.
and they are keeping watch down the road. The drawbridge is up, and they have patched it with, it looks like, a couple of tables.
You should ask her if she minds helping us get in.
Do we know she's in there?
Yeah, she's up on the top.
She's up
Yeah.
on the tower. He just said that.
Okay. All I gotta do is point.
Okay. What did you say?
Well, we can't really just ask.
Transcribe.
Cause a distraction.
No.
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 If it's like we need a way in, I guess. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know, because I don't know if she's willing to give up the town either. I just know that she doesn't like Browse.
I'll figure out what to say before I say it.
Yeah, I was gonna say we didn't really think this through, did we?
Dude, no, we didn't. That's why I was so unsure about doing this in the first place.
My confusion is why Skittles decided to try to rush this.
Well, we need it in.
I know you do, but we gotta figure out what to say.
We can't just say, hey, listen.
Yeah, because then she's not even gonna know where it came from.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, listen. Who said that?
Whom?
Well, we can say, the people that help with the orcs. And she'll know who that is.
And where did all these orcs come from suddenly?
Remember when we caused a distraction? And we said the orcs to Nightstone?
You mean the goblins?
Yeah,
Goblins, I mean.
Yeah.
You guys keep saying orcs, and I'm so confused because we've been fighting goblins this whole time, not orcs.
Yeah.
There was orcs, I thought.
Where was there an orc?
That was on.
Well, there.
Oh, you weren't here, because I commanded the one.
I know there was
Yeah,
orcs that
we're
attacked
in
the
the
town.
Yeah.
Well, that's different. We've been dealing with goblins.
As you're sitting here trying to think of what to say, Colossi, you hear in your ear, "Welcome back." And you turn and look, and you see that there's a little snake with wings perched on your shoulder.
Oh.
I kill, Wait, what did I call her?
I don't know. What did you call her?
Knives. Hello,
Oh,
Knives.
nice.
Oh, nice.
Hello. Don't let Zolkin see you out there.
Okay.
Well, do you want
They
to ask
need to
her?
help in.
Yeah.
We found everyone, the people of Nightstone, and they're all still alive, but now homeless.
going
Sienna is watching. Go about 100 yards to the south, and you'll find a stack of rocks that you can hide behind.
Okay, let's go.
Alright. Why is there a snake on your shoulder?
This is Blades.
Okay.
Oh, Blades, snake.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But is the snake talking?
The snake is whispering in his ear.
I'm not hearing things, you're hearing
I-
things.
See, that's why I don't trust arcane magic. I look at this
Okay.
stone and say,
I'm gonna go with you, but okay.
Let's go.
Who wants to... Let's do a group stealth roll. DC is 13. Let's do an average.
13. I got 19 in total.
19, that works.
11.
11, so fail.
16.
Success.
8.
Okay. You roll a perception.
People suck.
Especially at stealth.
I'm amazing.
Do our goods counteract their bads?
Alright. You see the silhouette of Sienna disappear. And the snake says, "Oh shoot."
Oh. Wait, who's Sienna are you? The tiefling?
Sienna is the dwarf.
The dwarf.
The female dwarf.
Not the tiefling. Okay, well, if it was the tiefling, it wouldn't be. It probably wouldn't have been that bad.
She's gone to get the twins.
Oh yeah.
So let's kind
I don't know that she's sure that she saw you or not.
Do we still hide in the rocks?
No.
Where should we go now?
Head east towards the forest. I can still hear you through.
Okay, let's go to the forest.
Yeah. Doesn't seem too bad.
Oh, we listening to a
Maribel.
snake here?
Maribel's
Yeah,
the name.
yeah. Blade has a pet named Wings, or I call him Wings
And
because it's a snake with wings. So I got blades and wings.
blades and wings. Yeah.
All right, let's go to the forest then. Wait, the forest is where all the wood elves are.
Yeah. Great. What?
Don't go
changes
in the
for-
forest. Go by the forest.
Okay.
I can't imagine what's stuck to the bullets.
Just get out of their sight.
Okay.
We'll just name the snake Maribel. That's what I'm looking for. Alright. Alright, Maribel whispers in your ear. Zolkin was wrong.
So,
Sienna is not the traitor.
Wait, who's the traitor then?
Brown.
Blades!
There's just silence.
you are a nice person, Blades. Even if you may
No,
be
I'm
someone
not
called a traitor.
truly. Truly, I'm not.
Wait, the traitor.
She's the traitor. Why else would you think she's helping us?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait.
Oh
that.
my goodness!
I'm sorry, I thought you meant traitor to us.
Snails will be arriving before morning. If you're going to do something, if we are going to do something, we need to do it now.
Makes sense.
How do we get in without being seen?
The South Bridge, the one that goes to the keep, is not being watched right now.
South Bridge. No, but that's in the middle of our... How do we get to that bridge? Exactly.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I can keep their focus up here
Okay,
if
let's
needs be.
head towards the south, right?
Stealthily.
Yeah, stealthily.
Still.
You see a flare like a firework go up in the air right above her position. And then you can hear her voice yelling, "Intruders!" And the group of rogues, you assume that she's calling the group of rogues to come defend the drawbridge.
Alright, now let's go. Also, if we get seen, I just realized I have darkness as a tiefling.
Oh my
There
goodness.
you go.
I forgot.
Okay,
Big box.
so you make your way down to the edge
Yeah,
of the
Turn into your fox form
of the water there.
so you're not as loud and clanky.
All right, you're at the edge of the moat to the south. You do hear a lot of commotion up near the drawbridge. It is a dark, moonless night, so it's very dim light. They can't see this far. Even those with dark vision wouldn't be able to make you out
Okay.
at this distance.
So, how far is the bridge exactly?
Oh, I would say it is about a football field, like about 300 feet.
How many spells can I cast?
There are 15-foot. It's a 15-foot bank that's very steep. Drops quickly into the water. The water's about 15 feet deep. It is clean, clear water. So if you have any kind of swimming skill, it's not a difficult swim. There's not really a lot of current.
Would she sing? She has breastplate on her.
Yes, she would.
What if she's in her fox form?
I don't see how she would be able to wear her breastplate in fox form. It wouldn't transform with her. I
No,
don't
it-
think if it's a natural shape change.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's natural or not.
It
It's on my phone, but
it is. I'm sure it's a natural.
If I'm in that fox farm, where's my breastplate?
Just on the ground.
Someone carry that for me.
Yeah. Oh, it's not too heavy, right? Like, what, 10 pounds?
I don't know if you. I don't think you need a certain strength to hold
They're,
it.
I think they are around 30 pounds.
I don't think
Oh,
you need a
okay.
certain
So
strength
you
to
can
hold
still-
You don't need
yeet
a
me.
strength check to carry them, but
it. Some armors do, but not this one.
Oh,
they're
okay.
pretty heavy.
I forgot because Skittles, you're a paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I almost forgot.
What spells do you have?
These ones. All first level.
All those spells.
Wow.
And I only can cast 3 of them.
All the options.
I need to cast any of them, but only 3.
Maribel is staying with you, so you can communicate through Maribel to Kella if you need to as well.
Oh, okay.
Blades, I don't know exactly how we're gonna get up all the way up there.
I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. I'm a little
Oh, and plus
occupied right now. I've got Zolkin, and he is looking out.
Is he second level? Why is it second
He'll
level?
come up and question me soon, I'm sure, to ask what I saw.
Third level.
Otherwise, just attempt to swim over there, but we're gonna probably have to be pretty sneaky. So.
Well, since I don't have a weapon or armor, I'm pretty sneaky.
Yeah.
I guess the only thing we could really do is climb.
Or yeet me up there.
That's always your choice.
You're the strong one.
Yeah,
I'm also the smallest and lightest.
I only
Oh.
have.
So,
Strength
in the
one.
water, there's no place to stand, so you'd have a really hard time throwing you. I don't know if you've ever tried swimming and throwing something before, but
I
doesn't
guess
work
that's
very
true.
well.
Yeah.
Who said climbing something?
I suggested climbing.
No one had climbing item. Where'd Ember just go?
Oh, yeah, I just got the
You got the
definitely
climbing thing.
bracelet. Yeah.
You got the climbing bracelet.
Yeah. I could try to climb up. What? Do you want me to come up here and then try to make it over here?
We're both gonna climb because it's dangerous to go low.
Okay.
Because I'm sticking with you, Ryan.
When you get to the bridge, you
Wait, give me
looking at
stop
the
my-
bridge, you think that you could probably scale the braces to the bridge to get because it's a trestle bridge, so I mean it's got trestle. Is that the right word? It's got the bars that go down into the water that come up out of the water to hold the bridge up. So it is broken in half, but you could
Those.
probably climb the posts that are holding the bridge up.
Yeah, I'll try to do that.
All right, just make an athletics check. Pretty easy one, 12.
Oh, yeah, I already got 14.
All right,
Do I
so
need
you
to do the same thing?
if you want to climb up there, yes.
What is it? Athletics or?
Athletics.
Yeah.
It's a strength thing. I get a +0, so it's 6.
Hey, I'm not gonna try that because I get a -2.
You
I
don't
can
even
try it.
you don't even
So wait, if I'm like right under here, how high up is it?
it is about I'd say at that distance probably between 25 and 30 feet.
Misty step.
Okay. Is that first level spell?
Second.
Second level spell. Okay.
Okay.
Please don't go off.
Okay, I just special.
Oh, it's fireball.
I'm here.
It's a 67 on the spell, so you're fine.
It's
Okay.
beginning to be.
So
You-
since we took a long rest, it's now at 20. Right.
No, when you rested, it would be at
10?
0.
Oh, every spell.
Every spell you cast is 10%,
Oh.
not the level of the spell.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how that works. That would be horrible.
Yeah, cast a 9th level spell and
You explode.
you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Power word kill.
Okay, so you easily climb up and you just kind of turn into a mist and appear at the top of the bridge. Are you two swimming as well?
No.
I think we're gonna wait.
They won't be able to make it.
Okay.
I wouldn't, for sure.
All right, so you
Do
two
you
are
have
at
second
the
level spells? No, your
No.
second level.
You
not
two are
third
at the
level.
bridge there.
Also, I'm turning
Top of
back
the
to humans
bridge.
where
Yeah.
my
The,
breastplate.
the lower part of the bridge on the south side.
He has a rope.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
Yeah,
I
he
have
does.
rope.
Yeah, but we're up there, so we
Yeah.
can get the
Oh,
rope for
okay.
you two.
all right. You strap the rope down and drop it over.
I'm human.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Climbing on it.
All right. Easy enough with the help. It's not really a challenge for you guys to get up there, and all four of you are now quietly, stealthily standing on the edge of the bridge there. You can see down into the town. In the very far to the south, you can see that in the center, right near where the Nightstone was, they have lit a bonfire that is illuminating the town square here. But you don't see any of the roofs.
Blades, what do we do now?
Well, maybe we can get them one by one at a time to
Sounds fun.
come to you. Can you take them out quietly?
No, I can't. Not unless I hit him with a sling.
I can
Maybe
try,
someone-
or I might explode.
I can command silence.
Next
so
thing you know,
I'm
the
not
entire
ready.
town's on fire because Hunter messes up a spell.
Wait, I can command silence.
Yeah, if I cast Fireball on myself, I have a bottle of flammable oil, so it's gonna be worse.
Are you
Like,
gonna have
3 times
to
worse.
Kitty?
You have to pick them out.
and when I cast Fireball on myself, it starts at
Just
I
don't
think
cast dead
it's an
magic.
automatic 3rd level
Just
Fireball
remember, don't cast dead magic.
or 5th
It's
level.
okay. I can command silence on one
So
of them.
this
you
is the
can't scream.
windmill, and then you've got a big pumpkin patch right here. And then you can see a farmhouse right here. And there's also a farmhouse here and a farmhouse here.
Alright, well, we need to know where they are if we're gonna take them down one by one. Wings, can you take the air? I'll take the ground.
Drop your hand on the ground.
Yeah.
Your hand goes.
Oh yeah! Did you forget I could do that?
I didn't. I remember your hand came off, but I didn't know it wandered on its own.
Who's wings?
Wings is, I call the snake.
Oh, the snake.
Yeah.
Okay, just
I call Blades, and then her pet snake is Wings.
bladed wings.
Bladed Wings.
Sorry, I'm prepared for this.
You should go to
All I knew was your head came off. You knew it went on its own.
Yeah, if I need to get up in that window, just
He can also see in here.
I can see and hear through it.
Your
So
hand has eyes and ears.
Yeah, see?
wings, as you call her, can search the air, but she'll have to fly back to you to report it.
Okay. Oh wait, I have to go into a meditative state, so let's hide. If I'm gonna be able
His
to
eyes
see
are gonna go.
see through my hand and hear.
Oh, so you
Your
gotta,
eyes
you
are
gotta
gonna
close
go
your eyes. And,
purple.
Yeah, I gotta go into a full meditation state. Well, not full meditation. I can still speak to you while doing it.
Where do you want
You're
to hide
talking
it?
to a rainbow fox.
Is anyone?
Crazy.
Did anyone go in this building?
In the keep? No, there's nobody in the keep right now.
Did they even make a way that they can get to the keep?
You, no, because you took your rope back.
Okay, so if they didn't make a way to get to the keep, then they must never go to the keep. Okay, so let's go hide in the keep.
There's a 15-foot diagonal jump to the bridge on the other side because it is broken in half there.
Yeah, but
Isn't the jumping half your speed?
So jumping is, you can jump 15 feet, but you do it with a disadvantage, so it's an athletics check. And you're doing it with disadvantage because of the change in
the
grade.
angle.
Okay.
Let's go ahead. So we've climbed up on this end, right?
And you climbed up on the south side.
Dang. Yeah. Okay.
Why do you want to go in the keep?
Well, because then we can hide and I can do my meditative state from my hand, so I can sneak around with my hand.
Huh?
There's also the windmill here, farmhouses here, here, and here, and you don't see. She says that they're all up here by the.
Okay, well then let's go to the windmill.
Wind and mule.
Wait, isn't that
I love my meal.
Oh no, that was the church that burned down, huh?
Okay, you make your way over to the windmill, moving quietly.
Yes.
The windmill kind of grates and grinds as the blade of it spins around. There are a couple holes in it. There's just a slight breeze, so it's just slowly kind of creaking and turning as you make your way, and you can definitely smell that there was goblin here. The smell of goblin emanates from the door that is open and sitting kind of crookedly on its hinges. Seems to have been broken open. Going into the windmill, about 20-30 minutes passes, and Maribel's voice says they're breaking up now, going back to their watches.
Are any of them coming to the windmill?
Roan is monitoring that area. Zolkin, Abin, Cabin, and Movi are by the fire.
Wait, so one of their names Cabin?
Cabin. C-A-B-O-N. Cabin. I don't know where Alla went. Sienna is in the tower next to me.
So, wait, which one's coming to the windmill? Which one is
Roan is heading to the south.
Which is?
She's the female human.
Oh, the human.
We can take her on.
Well, I feel like the only way to do it stealthily is to have a lot of sneak damage.
Oh.
But if we get caught, I have a little bit of
If we
a
get
little bit of bard in me.
if we get caught by her, I can
What do you mean?
cast silence on her, so
I
she
got a little
can't
bit of
scream.
bard in me.
She can't scream if I cast silence on her.
Hey! What's up?
I'm gonna do what I did to that little. What was it? I'm not
Hey!
goblin.
Oh, here's one.
Just-
Like,
Hey, charm person.
Did you
remember to come in
multi-class
and
in
then we
Bard?
can ambush him?
No, this is just a spell. The
Oh, you just have charm person.
yeah, I just have charm person. It's just that joke with bards and charm person.
Who's looking out the door?
My hand.
Oh, your hand.
Yeah.
Yes, you. Okay. So as you're in your meditative state, you see Roan coming down the walkway right on this side of the road.
Okay.
She's coming down, and she's just walking casually, just kind of looking around, not really.
You're too comfortable with your surroundings.
Wait a minute.
She's
Wait, can your
I
hand
can
also
cast
pop?
paralyze on her.
No,
she's dressed
I
in
can-
leather armors,
I
head
can-
to toe.
I can only see,
She's
here's your-
wearing a.
but in my meditative state, I can talk to you guys while my hands come
She's wearing a cloak. That just draped over her shoulders and is hanging down the sides. She does have a band of knives on her left and a long sword on her right. She's also got a crossbow over her shoulder, over her back. And she's casually walking. She is wearing a leather mask just that covers the bottom part of her face and ears. So all you can see is her eyes and her hair. She seems to be, she's looking around. She can't really see in the dark. So I mean, she's walking carefully. It is a pretty dark night, and she seems to be using her ears to listen more than she's using her eyes to look. But she's not expecting. As she's walking casually, she doesn't expect any trouble. She feels secure and safe, and she's not really suspicious that anything's going on right now. She's approximately 50 feet away.
Okay, well, I'll have my hand come back upstairs.
Okay. All right.
Turn your hand.
Your hand moves through the bushes, and she does hear it. She stops and turns, and yeah, that's what she's thinking. It's a rat. She says as much. Stupid rats jump in his shadows. And she just continues to walk down the path there. She's just kind of by this boulder here. She's walking around. As she's walking around the boulder, she's looking at it and just kind of amazed at the size of this. She looks up at the sky and down at the boulder, and she just can't believe how. You can tell she's trying to figure out how this huge rock fell from the sky.
Yeah.
I kind of like to think as she's distracted by the boulder, the hand just crawls up the wall.
Oh.
It's just the thing from Adam's
It's not a spidey hand.
Yeah.
Just creeps behind her. Scares off towards the windmill.
Oh. This reminds me like a big freaking
Here's the
spider
head
crawling
walking
up on
around
the
really
wall.
reminds me of the
Alright.
thing
Oh.
from Adam's
So,
It's just so
Andy walks in. And
Lefty.
Lefty walks in and jumps up onto your arm again.
Spider hand. Spider hand.
Does whatever a spider hand does. Sneaky rolls. No, we can't.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Are you okay?
I'm tired.
What do you want to do?
We should.
She's starting to walk away now. She's starting to continue down the road.
Let's get
Oh, I
her.
thought she was coming up into the one.
No, she's not coming up to the windmill. She's just walking this
Should
kind
I?
of circuitous path.
She's doing rounds.
Yes. There you go.
There we go.
Sometimes I can't find the words.
Sometimes you try to use complicated words when the simple word is rounds.
Well,
Yes. I was.
let's go down there and sneak.
Paralyzed. Okay.
You want to
Did
try
we?
to-
Did we
You're
go?
gonna try to sneak across this open field to.
Did we go up the windmill, or are we just in the basement?
No, you're just in
Are
at
you
the bottom.
sneaking or is your hand sneaking?
We all should sneak.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but me
You
and
can
him
make a.
probably not gonna be able to sneak very well.
Across the open field.
I only have a light crossbow. That's range.
We just roll across the field. We just look like weird tumbleweeds. Like,
I was kind of thinking, if you guys are up to it, we try to make a noise up here. So she tries to come over here to see what it's all about, and then we either paralyze, try to ambush her.
I can do that.
can someone cast light in the distance?
I can cast darkness in the distance.
You can cast the opposite of light in the distance.
I think I see something in the distance. Nope, it's darkness.
It's
I
magical.
see nothing. I think I see nothing in the distance.
I can
No,
make
actually,
har-
she probably can see.
I can make harmless tremors in the ground for up to a minute. I don't know if it is like a radius of it though. I don't know what that is.
The sound of that would travel through pretty much the whole city.
Yeah. You need to make something small, but someone knows something's up.
You can
Use
create
your
an
hand.
you can create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range, such as a rumble or thunder, a cry of a raven, or ominous whispers.
You can cast
Do ominous
It
whisper.
works on stormtroopers too.
Hunter,
What was that?
if you ever
Do
cast
ominous
Witch Bolt at
whispers.
9th level,
What?
that's 10d12. Witch Bolt can get super powerful in the future.
I can do the ominous whispers.
You're just gonna like,
I can lure her in to the windmill.
you're sure she's not just gonna
So
instantly report
ominous
it?
whispers is a spell, or is that part of thaumaturgy?
That's thaumaturgy.
Okay, all right.
Oh, okay.
I remember thaumaturgy.
You sure she's not just gonna go call for help immediately?
Yeah, what do you want the whispers to say? I mean, do you want them to be ominous and scary and make her run up,
I'll make
away?
her run away.
or are you trying to persuade her to come in?
Can I make it sound like
Spider-Man?
no?
Spider-Man. So he starts playing and they're like,
You can make it sound like whatever you want it to sound like. You make it sound like a child crying, singing, humming.
I can make it. I'm gonna make it
Child
sound like a
crying.
child crying.
that's so spooky, but also would get someone's attention for sure.
Okay.
All right.
It's so horrible.
She definitely hears the child crying, and she she kind of looks up the street like she's going to call the alarm, and then she stops and thinks for a second. And she starts approaching the door. Hello? Hello? Are you in there, dear?
So it's totally the thing from Left 4 Dead.
I
With the witches in
mean
there.
you no harm. And she's slowly she's approaching the door cautiously. She's got one hand on her knives, just as a precaution. But her eyes look tender, like she's concerned about.
You hear a baby crying, and suddenly darkness.
You're gonna cast darkness in the area she's standing, so it's just completely black.
And then you attack. Let's
Dude,
sneak attack.
What is this? Freaking paranormal activity somewhere?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so
Do you-
she gets right up to the door, and just as she reaches for the door to pull it open,
You
15
have
foot-
opened the door to a demon.
a 15-foot
Is it 15?
range of darkness. So basically, a
Yeah, it
30-foot ball of darkness
Yeah.
drops down over the area.
Jeez.
Um,
At this point, I think it's
and
just
you're
scary.
attacking, but you are at disadvantage because you can't see her.
Oh, 4.
4. That's
Wait, I can see it.
What I could do.
you can't see in darkness, magical
Yeah.
darkness.
It's my darkness, though.
Let me see the
Oh,
spell, Hunter.
Still
Let
darkness,
me see the spell.
Yeah.
unless you have devil's sight.
Devil's sight?
Yeah,
Is that a thing?
It's an ability that allows you to see the magical effects.
magical darkness.
Hand me the card, friend.
Hold on, I'm reading it. Okay, yeah.
She doesn't notice you try to attack her though.
Oh,
You did it very quietly.
You just hear a whiff.
Yeah.
Like,
we're gonna try again then?
Yeah, and this baby's still crying. She's, what baby? I'll save you.
oh,
What
Hunter.
is this?
Oh my
You know what you
goodness.
should have done? We should have made it so it looked like
Freaking
the place
out.
is haunted, so they all left. You should have pulled a Scooby Doo and scared them off.
You know, I'm gonna try to roll again. Wait, disadvantage. Oh, that's better. 13.
Then roll again.
13.
Then roll again.
Oh yeah,
For disadvantage.
No, disadvantage is the lower of 2 numbers. That's right.
Yeah.
So you need to roll 2.
Roll again.
Ooh,
So 13.
13.
13.
Okay,
Does that hit?
that is a miss, but barely missed her.
Ah,
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was a 7 on her perception check. So basically, she goes to open the door. When you swing, you kind of bump her with your elbow, and she turns around, and the way that you bumped her was light enough that she thinks that maybe she ran into something.
Oh.
Here.
Fine.
Okay, so
can't
so
see
you're
you.
behind her, and she's focused on the door.
But you can't see her, so you don't know that you're behind her.
I can't
You don't
see
know
any-
where you're swinging at.
He's following her based on the sound.
Yeah, basically.
Alright, well, I guess I'll just turn off darkness and then you can attack.
You really want to do
No,
that?
no, don't turn off darkness yet.
Well, you're missing all the time.
We're
was just
in
gonna say?
a combat, so you can't discuss like that. You can't debate. If he says he turned his darkness off, he turned his darkness
Okay.
off.
Okay.
You turn your darkness off, and
Please be behind her.
she's really not very wise at all. Because you have a surprise attack. She's basically staring at your face. You're face to face with her,
Oh my
and
goodness.
she
You roll a 1.
she reaches
You
for
rolled a
her dagger.
Come on, be good. Are you kidding me?
Wait, you said with advantage?
Be with
No,
advantage?
not with. Oh yes, it's a surprise attack with advantage.
Oh, thank goodness. I rolled a 4.
Stop rolling 4s.
Yes.
And an 18. Okay.
Rolls 2 4s.
And your
Yeah.
damage is with sneak attack damage because this is a surprise roll. I would prefer it if you roll in that because this is curved.
Oh, yeah. Oh, reroll ones. So 6 and
2.
2, so 8. And then I add my rapier, which is a 8. Yeah, that's
Yep, that's me.
Oh, 5. And then plus
6 and 2 and
plus-
5.
And then plus 4 for my dexterity.
8 plus 5 plus 4.
And then do I add my
Sneak attack, jeez.
and do I
Did
add
you
my
just break her neck?
So 18.
Just
wait, do I add my proficiencies too, or
You add your dexterity.
oh, see how that just be extra force.
Okay, so your
Yeah.
total
what did.
18.
Remember your little-
Yeah.
All right. She drops to the ground, just bleeding profusely, and she's still trying to reach for a dagger, and her eyes are just. And she's grasping for a dagger
Is there
right
still
now.
crying? Did you ever turn the crying off?
You
Is
should
it
probably do that.
Oh jeez.
Probably from the crying
just
off.
get stabbed while
The
you're
last
baby
thing
crying?
you hear is the sad cry of a baby.
Aww.
That's so horrible.
Yeah, she's got 1 hit point left, so
I'm
you
gonna just punch
can
her.
coup de grace or you can knock her unconscious.
Can I just punch her?
Oh.
Do we murder them or do we knock them out and like arrest
Let's
them?
just knock them out.
Yeah, let's knock him out.
Oh.
We
Knock
can
them out
kill
and
Grouse, but we ain't killing this one. I'm gonna just
Okay.
punch her.
She's gonna bleed out anyways. She's
Oh,
not.
that's true. I'm gonna still just punch her.
She could be a good
Okay.
pawn, guys.
You gonna make her unconscious?
Yeah.
Okay. You do. You walk up, bam! And she just plops into the.
Alright, now drag the body into the windmill.
And tie it up with your rope.
Oh yeah, we should probably do that too.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to part of your rope. Like all of it.
Well, that's one down.
Rogues are notoriously slippery, so she will have advantage on her sleight of hand checks to get out of these ropes, unless you're proficient in rope, which I know none of you are.
Who's proficient in rope?
In knot tying.
Yeah.
If you had the sailor background, I would say that that's probably would probably give you proficiency in rope tying.
Swashbuckler.
Well, I mean, that's not where I originated from, but that's what I turned into.
Would that work? Swashbuckler?
No, because that's not really the sailor background.
Yeah.
It's more of
I
a.
don't even know what my background is.
I kind of see it more as like a Han Solo, you know? Not like a Pirates of the Caribbean person.
Or like the Dread Pirate Roberts, Princess Bride. He was a swashbuckler. Or there's land swashbucklers too. I mean,
What if you put her in a closet and then tied the closet closed?
there's no closet. This is just a big round room with flour bags packed up on one side. And
Stick her in a
wheat
bag,
bags on
then tie the
other side.
the bag closed.
And there's a stone in the center that's just slowly going around.
Tie her up and then just put bags on her.
Put her in a bag and tie the bag
No,
closed.
just put all the heavy
She
bags on
can't
her.
untie the bag. She can't untie the bag from the inside. That doesn't make sense.
Tie her up and put heavy bags on her.
Yep.
Okay.
Pin her down.
She's pinned down
Alright.
and bleeding, but she's. I'm not gonna have her bleed out. You want her unconscious, so.
Yeah, you just walk back. She's just.
Last
I'm gonna
thing
say
you
we
see is
stopped
the
her bleeding,
tiny
and that's
cracks
all we did.
Yeah, she bled all over the flour. These townspeople are like, this bread tastes funny.
Oh no!
Yeah.
That's actually a thing though. Is blood red? There's
Ew.
blood in the flour. It's really weird.
That's strange and morbid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
How would you.
So usually it's animal blood to add nutrients to it, but that's just still not great.
That's still weird. I wouldn't want to eat that.
No,
Okay.
no,
All right, Roan is down.
That's one down. How many are left?
clock. Well, there's seven
There are
snakes.
six left.
Five.
Kella is. I heard a baby crying. What's going on?
That was
That was me. Not me crying, but I have thumps. I have a spell.
That was me. Really sad.
It's very authentic.
No,
the way,
I
the
have
way
a
we did it makes it look like she
I
was.
have a spell that causes any type of whisper or ominous noises.
Okay. Did Roan pass you?
No, she's unconscious.
She's over there. I knocked her out.
She's bleeding profusely,
Okay.
Blame him.
We gotta.
She was bleeding profusely.
but there's a bunch of bags on her now.
Puts it out.
Well, good.
So
Who's next?
Wait, if she heard that, then
I don't.
no, remember Snake.
Well, Zolkin, Abin, Cabin, and Movi are around. The boys
The boys.
The
Me and the boys.
The boys are hanging out around the campfire.
And sing their campfire song.
I don't know where Alla is, and Sienna's next to me on the tower.
You don't know where who is?
Alla, the tiefling.
Gotta look around with your hand.
Yeah. Gotta go Spider-Man again.
Alright. Lefty, go!
Spider hand.
You're just
Spider
gonna
hand.
throw it out the window.
I don't feel no pain.
Most people have drones to do this. You have your hand.
Okay, so where are you sending your hand?
Let's see, so where's the campfire where all the boys
You're
are?
familiar. Where's Lefty headed?
The hand is your familiar?
Yeah.
The boys.
Where are the boys?
He
The
wants
boys
to be part
are-
of the boys.
Remember that smoke you saw?
So the campfire they've built right
in the
here,
middle.
right here, right next to the hole that the Nightstone was in, and basically the two twins are they're just
Okay.
sitting around the campfire.
Have
So,
you
and
edited
then-
the map to
and
have
then
like
the
church
dwarf is
collapse?
over on this one.
The dwarf is actually here,
And then Blades is on that one.
and Blades is on this
I
one.
mean, swords. So, I'm gonna go this way because we don't know where the tiefling
Let's
is.
get us in the
Okay.
bathroom.
We're gonna go into the.
We're planning, just
Because if there's thieves, I wanna go into the graveyard where we put the queen.
So graveyards.
Yeah, because it's a tiefling.
Also, the
Yeah,
graveyard's
it's
beside a
a
giant collapsed
automatically a church.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to the. I'm gonna go there.
This is a graveyard here.
Good song.
Is the church still
And this is a
smoldering?
graveyard here.
Wait, where did we? Didn't
This is a huge pumpkin patch.
Oh wait, where did we send the bury the queen?
You buried the queen
In the
in the
back.
mausoleum right here.
Oh, I didn't know it was right there. I'm gonna send my hand to the mausoleum.
Mausoleum.
Okay.
What was the name?
So your hand makes its way. Takes about maybe 5 to 10 minutes to get to the mausoleum. You get there and
Walks up.
nobody notices your hand get there. There's nothing there. There's no people there that you can see.
What if it's doing it sneakily like that?
Do you have? You can hear out of your hands too, right?
Yeah, I can see in here. And that's about it.
Make a perception check.
15 in total.
That's exactly what you needed.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, you hear some kind of chanting.
She's summoning a demon.
Oh, I knocked this off the wall.
And moaning coming from one of the homes.
Probably a zombie moaning out loud.
As your
Is she
hand.
using necromancy?
Maybe. You never know, Mitch. Tieflings are
Why did
crazy.
I just hear a
Hey.
loud?
That kind of crazy.
You know, tieflings are crazy. I will kill you.
Do you just go?
Alright. Your hand as you walk your hand up and you can see that there's some candlelight coming from one of the residences. As your hand peeks around the corner, you can see on the door frame. Oh, it's an. Do you speak Infernal?
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh.
That's my second language.
You can read on the door frame. Let all who enter this home without the consent of its owner burn for 99 years in the depths of Nessus and freeze for 1,000 more in the icy wastes of Kania.
Sounds about right.
Maybe the tiefling went down there and got freaking punished. That's what the moaning is.
No, the
Yeah.
tiefling would know. Like, would probably know how to enter it because it's an infernal.
Do you just know that just because you're a tiefling?
Yes, tiefling knows second language.
Yuji?
So
I know how to speak dragon.
there is a large, a stone has hit this corner of this building and it has crushed the corner of the the home.
Okay, so you spoke that really fast, and there was a lot of information. What is it? Give me a
all
summary.
Let all who enter this home without the consent of its owner burn for 99 years in the depths of Nessus and freeze for 1,000 more in the icy wastes of Cania.
What's this?
It was written in Infernal and it's fairly old.
Old. Okay, not
Might be
new.
a puzzle.
You hear a chanting from inside the home, and you can see candlelight. As you peek around the corner with your, as Lefty peeks around the corner, looks into the room, you see kneeling in the center of the room, Alla,
The tiefling?
the tiefling. She has taken off everything but her undergarments.
Oof.
And you can see that she's got scars on her arms. Just tons and tons of scars on her arms. And as she's kneeling in this circle that she's drawn on the ground with a candle, she's chanting, and she takes her blade and she puts another cut on her arm, and it starts bleeding
Blood magic!
down onto the ground, dropping down on the ground. As each of the drops of her blood hit the ground, they sizzle in a kind of a puff of smoke, and she's chanting.
Sounds
Is
like
this
it.
blood magic?
It's some kind of worship.
I'm just sitting beside the guy crouching there. I'm just like,
As a
What's going on?
as a tiefling, can I make like a history check or insight?
Sure.
So wait, which one am I choosing? Insight or history?
You're gonna choose religion.
Religion.
hey, I got a bonus in that. Too bad I can't see it.
Religion. Which is pretty high. It's +4, so 15. Again.
15. Okay. She's saying a prayer to Orcus, the god of death.
Demon of death? God of death?
Man, that's deadly. What happened if you pushed over the candles with your little fingies?
She'd probably kill my hand.
Yeah.
Stabs your hand's like,
She'd murder Lefty and then I'd have disadvantage on melee attacks.
When you
Oh, it
get
looks
hand
valid.
rolled back though,
It comes back after 24 hours. So for 24 hours I would be having disadvantage. with
She's
melee.
basically saying, Orcus, guide me and strengthen me, and let the blood of those who oppose me wash away my sins.
is your hand strong enough to close the door?
No.
You can't just slap. You just hear a
Can I-
slapping noise.
Can I cast spells from Lefty?
No.
No?
Not unless you got
You
mage hand.
can through Mage Hand, but not through Lefty. Lefty's just a familiar.
Lefty's just
Lefty's his
there.
familiar hand. It's very familiar to him.
I know Lefty like the back of my hand.
Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
He is the back of my hand.
I can't talk to it. I can't cast spells from it.
But you have seen the person, and you probably can
That's good.
message them.
She seems to be entranced, and just is humming and meditating and.
So if she's entranced, knock down the candle and run.
Why would you?
Why not just mess up the circle?
Yeah.
That's less noticeable.
Well, let's do that then.
Uses Lefty's fingernail to scratch off just enough paint to run.
What
That's
is
a
it?
good
What
one.
is it's made from candle, right? The circle, melted candle.
No, it looks like she's taken a log that was burned on one end.
Oh,
She's
and
charcoal.
charcoal.
Made this charcoal circle.
If you mess with it, maybe she won't notice it. And then you can escape, and then you'll just mess up her prayer.
That's,
Who knows? Maybe this prayer will give her power. We don't know.
I guess we'll do that. Just scratch up the charcoal.
Okay. As your hand creeps forward to scratch off part of the charcoal, she suddenly, and the room goes black. You can't see or hear anything.
We'll back out.
Have the hand go limp. It's just a hand. Just finds his dismembered hand like,
What if I did that? I just. Was it an aura of detect magic? Did she have that?
It was not an aura of detect magic, but she did sense that there was something wrong.
she totally didn't hear this.
She didn't hear it.
A few seconds later, the darkness goes away, just kind of fades, and she's gone. The candle is out, and she's gone.
I'm gonna see if there's another way she would have exited the room.
She probably just went upstairs. She escaped.
Well, then my hand would have seen her.
In the
No, it's
darkness?
in the darkness.
If I backed up out of that darkness.
There are 30-foot darkness in a small room?
Was it only in that room, or was it the entire place?
It was just in that room, as far as you could tell. You weren't out of that room to see how far the darkness went, but when the darkness stops, she's gone. Unfortunately, I rolled a 1 on her stealth, so you see her hiding up in the rafters, and she's kind of crouched down, looking at the door, and your hand's almost directly under her, looking up.
Directly under her?
Looking up at her. She's looking at the door. She's got a long blade in each hand, and she's crouched on the rafters, and she's just focused on the door.
She has a feeling someone stepped in, but she's looking at the wrong spot.
Right where she cut herself, you can also see that there's a kind of a fiery magma type burn looking. The scar is like glowing a little bit, like it was burned with magma.
She's either using a hot knife or that's magic, bro.
And she's crouched and just watching for anything to come through that door.
It's kind of funny. You just flop and stand at her.
Just imagine having the hands do this. You just hear a slap on the ground, like.
I'm gonna move to the opposite side of the room, away from that door, where she's looking.
Okay.
Do I need to make a stealth hand?
Stealth roll.
Stealth
With a
hand.
tiny hand.
15 plus 2.
Okay. Your hand stealthily makes its way into a hidey hole.
It's just like
I just imagine hiding in like a knocked over barrel with like dust in it.
Yeah, and it's just hiding there. You do notice that where she looks in the room, the shadows like move, almost as if she's creating them herself.
It's not blood magic, it's shadow magic.
Infernal magic.
I'm thinking infernal. You're the only stealth that you have as a
You see it's gone.
You can't control the darkness, you can only, make it appear and then disappear from a certain spot. Which she did.
It's fun. You just watch someone do it. Cool.
You hear the voice in your ear.
Dude,
What's going
if you
on
point-
now?
if you point, you choose.
What's her name again?
Hunter.
Keller?
If the point you choose is an object, it moves with you.
Oh,
Yeah.
So is
I
it?
found Kella.
There you go.
She's in the tombs practicing some worshipping to...
Oh, no, Keller's the one that...
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, who's the tiefling then?
Allah.
Alla.
Close.
I found Alla in the
To Kella. I found
And the-
Kella. Huh?
tombs or something. And she's worshipping to the god of death.
In the tombs?
Where everyone's buried, yes.
No, Allah's in this farmhouse over here.
You said...
I said as your hand was walking around the town, so she
Oh,
went to the graveyard and there's nothing there, and then your hand decided to walk its way around the town.
Did
and
you
as it
lose
was
track
walking
of
its
your
way
hand?
around the town?
Yeah.
okay,
yeah.
fine. There.
Farmhouse.
In the farmhouse. She's in the farmhouse. Summoning the god of death. Or worshipping the god of death.
Be cautious with her. She is second in command here next to Zolkin.
I know. If we're gonna kill her, we have to do it in one hit because she will burn you.
I can command paralyze.
Command freeze.
Command, stop it.
She also practices shadow magic.
Mm.
If you do freeze her,
If
just
she's
set the clock out
paralyzed,
too.
she can't move or talk.
I don't think she's evil. I think she's just worshiping her religion. And you gotta bonk her on the head and tie her up too.
Yeah. No,
She'll burn the ropes.
Knocks out everyone but the last person. Just like bonk, 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 stab.
No one likes brows.
Yeah, nobody likes him. He's kind of a jerk, isn't he? I'm
We
asking you
killed the
this
orc
question.
and
I
then
have
he
never
yelled
met
at
him.
us, saying we didn't
Drowse
do
is
nothing.
a jerk.
I killed 3
Nice.
people.
Doesn't
We
make
should probably
us.
plan on an attack.
And I ate a rat.
He makes Blades feel uncomfortable, and that makes me angry.
That's not fun.
I died and he blamed us.
I know. That makes me angry too. He just makes me really angry.
It's time to die.
Skittles. I killed 3 people and I ate a rat.
So, about
Oh, I could have used thaumaturgy to make all the candles go off. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Could have just done that.
30 minutes goes
So you can't see
past.
them
She has not
From where you're
moved
sitting.
an inch.
For 30
She-
minutes.
For 30 minutes, she's just focused on the door.
Mm.
It's like a cat.
Just knocks
She
over
just
herself.
patiently
I'm just watching her.
breathing in and out, just slowly breathing, just
What is
slowly breathing.
Should probably
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Patient.
She's just
Like a-
standing there.
It's like
Menacingly.
watching a panther.
Yeah.
It's like watching a panther perched on a branch, waiting to pounce.
So
Your hand's just creepily watching, and it's like it's standing
Yeah,
there.
and your hands
Just
watching.
disconnect from her hand and wait a minute, and then we'll
Yeah.
check back in later.
No, I must stay watching.
well, we need to do something. Time's ticking
We
down.
gotta
you know?
go kill them, or else Snail will get here.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have all day, quite literally.
Yeah,
we
it's,
need to do it before snow comes.
You've been doing this for what? An
Who
hour?
is Snail, anyways.
Well, the cavalry.
Well,
or
if
like
she moves,
reinforcements.
I need to know. Plus, she's staring at the door. We can't enter in.
Keep the hand there, and we'll go deal with the other ones first.
Yeah, we could deal with the other ones, and then we can go and
Let's
Get
take
it.
a
All
look.
the boys are at the
Oh, the boy!
are at the camp. We can't take all.
Well, he can't hear what you're saying anyway, because his focus.
I thought I could still hear from.
I'm
Well,
sitting
your
by his.
focus
his
is on your
meditating-
hand.
If your
then
focus
you
is on your hand, then you can't hear him.
Oh, but I can still talk to them.
You can still talk to them,
Oh.
but you can't use any of your senses.
So I'm just gonna
Because your
talk to
hand
you
is
Is
your
the, only,
senses.
is the only way they can like get my attention is if they touch me.
No, you
I'm
can't
not,
feel them.
Because I'm not using the touch for my senses. The only senses I have with my hand is sight and
No,
hearing.
all of your senses are with the hand. And if they can touch you, you wouldn't feel it.
I'd have to hurt him to get his attention.
They would have to move you.
Move you like the Avatar state. You just
Well,
can't find
let's
the
go
god.
beat her.
We might need to be very careful with
The
this.
problem is that the firelight from this is right at the edge of this farm here. This whole area is lit.
Oh,
So
well, that's not a problem.
What if you just huck a giant bottle of oil in flame? Does it just explode and burn them all?
that's an idea.
Well, you
But that's gonna cause a lot of commotion.
Yeah.
We'll probably kill 4 in one go.
Let's kill the woman first, and then we kill the boys.
We kill her. We save who we can, but we'll kill anyone we can't.
I mean, unless you fail at throwing a bottle and lighting it on fire, I think we're good.
Pretty sure your hand can just set it down by them, and then fireball it.
Oh, I can just make the fire dim enough to
You can. Oh yeah, we can use prestidigitate to put out campfires.
also thaumaturgy.
Me suggests a cantrip. You.
This is also a cantrip for tieflings. So wait, what does prestidigitation do? Just like get rid of it immediately?
You can create instantaneous sensory effects that are harmless. You can mess with some stuff.
Skittles starts
You
jumping.
can extinguish and light fires.
I'll just do that then, because I can only. The only things I can do is make it flicker, brighten, dim, or change color.
Yeah, I can make it
Dim
go
it.
poof.
Yeah, make it go poof. Wait, what? Wait. Before you do that,
Yeah.
what race are the boys?
Whoa!
He got super close.
What? Out of here?
Yeah. It went to hit the window and then it flew back.
Zolkin is a half elf.
I don't
Oh no.
Half elf is fine.
Aben and Cabin are
1 and 2. He said elves, I think.
You knocked a piece of paper on the floor. It's just
Human.
sitting there.
they're twins, human twins, and Moby is half orc.
Kill him.
So none of them can see in the dark.
The
Half
orc
elf.
can, and the half elf.
You just
Half
said there
elf.
was no half elf.
There was
This
half
is
elf
Zolkin.
and human.
Oh.
And Zolkin and Moby have dark vision.
I think half elves have reduced dark vision, but I'm
Aben
not
and
sure.
Cabin don't.
I can still see 180 feet into darkness.
Wait, what's the range of thaumaturgy?
Range of 30 feet.
Okay, then you have to do it.
Why? What's
10 feet.
oh
I have to be. I would be within visible range to cast it. It's like. Yeah, it's up to you, man.
Turn on the campfire. and
Sorry,
go
Fred.
back. Okay.
maybe I should what if I did the baby cry again?
Just more crying in the farmhouse. Cast it in the farmhouse with the lady, and then just gets starts freaking out.
Okay, so there's a house over here, right?
You should probably do a girl's
That is
Scout?
the
A Girl Scout.
burned down temple.
because women are trying
Dude, to have
take
crying
leads.
inside a destroyed
And
temple.
then
That would
Wait,
Sorry,
no, that's not
woman.
burned down temple. That
That
is
makes-
the. Sorry. That is the inn.
That's the end.
This is the inn. This is the burned down.
Does it still have a door attached? A functioning
Yes.
door?
Yes, it does.
It's also got a hole in the roof.
I can close the door with
You just slam the door from all over there.
I can close the door.
Have it slam so it's audible. To like
Yeah, I'm just gonna close the door. So that because then they're gonna think there's an intruder there.
slam the door.
All right, the door slams shut, and you see Zolkin, and you see the men all look over at the inn. Zolkin stands up and he walks to the edge of the firelight.
Man, we're making the town seem real haunted.
I really just want to mess
He's
with
up,
them
he
now.
says, "Allah,
I'm gonna make the light flicker.
Allah, is that you?"
I'm gonna make the lights flicker.
Um,
I'm gonna try to scare him now. This is
It's
fun.
paranormal activity.
as he says that, you see a shadow form here.
Oh wait, no, go back! Go back to hand!
And the shadow form is in the shape of Allah,
Crap, I wasn't watching.
and they kind of notice and turn, and she's at the edge of the firelight, and you see just it nods its head like no, and then disappears. Zolkin looks at
Wait, she just. Oh, she used a shadow like.
Shadow clone.
Yeah.
Shadow clone.
Zolkin looks at Mavi and kind of shrugs his head
To go toward the end.
to go to the inn. Mavi stands up, reaches behind him, pulls out a battle axe,
Cheers.
and what normally would be a two-handed sword, but he's got it with one hand, and he's just built, and he just starts
It's the Chad of the group.
slowly moving towards the. As he's moving towards the inn, he's sniffing the air.
Smells like a
He
wet,
get-
sweaty thing.
He gets to the door and
So are there windows too to it?
there are windows. Yes.
How many windows?
There are 4 windows in the front of it.
Okay, as he opens it, I'm gonna have all the windows.
Slam shut.
Shut.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you're just making paranormal activity, dude. It's time to spook him.
No. So he goes berserk mode,
He just starts smashing
and
things.
he just starts. And he goes and he smashes the window. He's running along the front of the. Just smashing the windows, and
Since he's making so
he kicks the door off its hinges, and it goes flying into the inn. And he's just beating the crap out of the outside of this.
Since he's making so much noise and pretty much everyone's paying attention to him because he's going berserk, do we have advantage on stealth to the farmhouse?
Yeah, they're paying attention to that,
Yeah.
so yes, you can make it to the farmhouse there.
With advantage, or do we just make it?
You just make it.
Okay.
They're focused and paying attention on what he's doing. Zulkin's trying to calm him down.
It's like, dude, it's
Don't tear the inn down! Don't tear it down! He's
This was a good idea.
You scared him to the point where he's just going ham on it.
Avon and Kevin both have bows drawn,
In
and
case someone jumps out at him.
they're pointing it at the. And he's just smashing the outside of this inn right now.
Generic ghost
There's
movie
always
stuff
that
happens.
one boy.
Okay, so you approach this
Just smashes
farmhouse,
Mhm.
staying in the shadows, staying in the dark. The farmhouse has two boarded up windows on the bottom, two open windows on the top floor, and then the door.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to my
You
hand
can
and see if
see.
she's still hanging from the
He's still on
ceiling.
the hand.
She is.
Okay. Now she's watching the door, so how are we exactly gonna get in?
You found her, you slammed the door again.
There is no door to that.
Maybe
Now these guys are right here, and you're right here. So whatever you do over here, they can hear just as well as they can over at the inn.
Yeah.
Even with the guy running around smashing
Even with the
stuff.
guy smashing stuff.
Oh, we hear
If he's smashing, if someone's smashing something in front of you, and then someone smashes something behind you, you can tell the difference between where the sound's coming from.
Yeah. So is she just looking through the door where we're?
She's just looking through the front door.
Oh,
She's up. She's up in the rafters. The living room area of this is an open. It has an open second floor with just rafters. There are stairs that go up behind the house to where there are second floor bedrooms.
Maybe your hand can distract her, and then I can
Yeah,
walk in and
I was
command paralyze.
thinking about making a noise like this, and then having my hand lay there so it looks lifeless.
Like just a hand fell from the ceiling.
And then I can quickly walk in and command paralyze.
oh.
That, or he could sneak behind her.
I mean,
What you're using command?
Yeah.
Would that even work if you say paralyze?
No, probably work if you said freeze.
It's a one-word command.
that's true.
Probably free would work.
Tells me to use paralyze. They cast paralyze on someone. Oh no, that's not what I wanted.
Oh, so like, yeah, I can see distract, paralyzed, and going for a sneak attack.
Can she talk even if she's
Tap
paralyzed?
talk?
Talk.
No, if you use freeze, they're doing absolutely
Fine, I'll
nothing.
just say freeze then. So
Well, let me do my
consequence-
hand distraction first. So I'll make a thud and make it look like my hand's lifeless on the floor.
First. Just your hand
She hasn't
climbs up
seen.
one of the
I don't think
next
she's
ones.
seen me use my hand before.
Okay, that's a 19.
Okay.
So your hand falls to the ground.
Oh,
and
for
she-
me, 19?
No, for
Oh,
she
no.
rolled a 19. So your hand falls to the ground. She takes out a throwing knife and
I'm gonna quickly come
pins
in
your hand to
and
the
say,
ground.
Does my hand have a certain amount of health?
Not anymore.
I'm gonna quickly go in and say
Your
command freeze.
the knife goes through the hand and the hand disappears.
Oh, I just imagine it went limp
It just curls up and just disappears
like a spider.
Jeez.
magically. And
Well,
you feel a sharp pain in your wrist. You look down and there's this little baby hand starting to grow out of your wrist.
So jeez.
It's so weird.
So gonna.
I want to command freeze.
All right, you burst through the door.
The door was already
Freeze.
open.
Command freeze. Okay. And what is your spell DC?
12.
12.
That's not
I
bad.
rolled 11.
yes.
Oh.
And she freezes.
Does she fall
What's
from the
everybody else
ceiling?
doing?
Does she fall from the ceiling?
Beat her.
Yeah, does she?
We
she
just
fall?
walk in. While these guys are busy doing that, we just walk in.
No, she's very balanced.
So how long
Or-
does command freeze last for?
One round. So we
So
gotta
everyone,
quickly beat her.
take your shots.
Yeah, I'll pull out my
We're going hunting.
I'll pull out my short bow and.
I take out my light crossbow.
Okay.
I
I'm gonna
use my
just hit her with
sling.
my maul.
If I hit her in the head with the sling, it might knock her out.
Wait, can I even reach?
With your maul?
You can't reach her, and you've already done an action this.
Oh, I guess you guys have to beat her.
All right.
Okay.
So wait, are you gonna? Oh,
15 again.
Okay.
So I got a 19.
It's always
Okay.
15. Oh, damage. What is my crossbow damage?
15.
That's what you needed. So
Yeah,
Good.
so
Oh, y'all hit
all
her.
three of you cause damage.
They roll ones. 4.
would I still get a sneak attack?
You do.
Yay.
Ooh!
For them.
Oh, you get a
Damage.
sneak attack bonus?
I did 5 full damage.
Why'd you get a sneak attack bonus?
Can't she's paralyzed? She can't.
Yeah.
She can't see you because she can't move.
That's a 5. And then I go with my 6. That's a 5.
How much damage did you
And
do?
then that is
I did
plus
4.
4, so that'd be 9.
I did 5.
So 9. Wait, no, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Oh, I could have
14.
done something
So 14 in
better.
total.
I have spells.
14 plus 5 plus Hunter's 4.
I could have used magic. Why didn't I use magic?
23?
Okay. Oh, no, she's a
23.
she's a tiefling. She has
Yeah,
resistance to
23.
fire.
Okay. All right. I need initiative rolls, please.
I don't know if she's good. I have 12.
I got a dirty
I
20.
really don't need initiative rolls.
Huh?
I got a 20.
Oh, darn it.
Bother.
I only got a dirty
It's
20.
dirty 20. It's not a natural 20.
Oh, I see. I got
You got a dirty 22?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your dexterity?
18.
Okay. All right. And then
What do we add?
Dexterity.
dexterity.
10.
10.
10.
That's
Okay. Policy.
12.
And
4.
Yeah.
At least it's not a 1.
Wait.
Dang.
Okay,
It's
never
okay.
mind. Never mind.
Okay. It's your turn.
I'm going to I'm gonna try to shoot her
Okay.
Again.
with my short bow. Yeah.
Just try to finish her off before she has a chance to act.
Would a 14 hit?
Nope, it does not.
Oh.
Barely misses her.
Barely misses.
So she's frozen, and then she kind of jerks herself out of it,
Alright.
and a shadow appears around her, and she disappears from the rafters.
With let's see. I'm gonna say with my
She's
sending action.
She steps out of the shadows behind Skittles
Ooh.
Hey!
Oh no.
And
with 2 daggers. 19,
oh,
actually a 23 and a
Jeez.
13. Or 23 and a 14.
okay, so
Either-
that
23 hits,
One hit.
14
23
does
hits, 14 does not.
she didn't say anything. She just went for the stab.
Oh, wait. No, she was frozen. So, okay. I was going to say, she was going to hellish rebuke the heck
No,
out of you guys,
okay.
but she didn't.
That's what I was
Oh, yeah.
thinking.
She didn't
I was
because
thinking
she
about
was
that.
frozen.
Oh,
So
thank
I was thinking about that. Like I was gonna say,
you take 3 damage
she's a tiefling.
Oh, okay.
I do damage.
plus sneak attack damage.
If you do hellish rebuke on this,
Four.
someone will die. That does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Let's see, how much do you have in
So
total?
you take 14 sneak attack damage.
How much health do you have in total?
I'm down to
15?
11.
What's with that?
Don't hit her.
Um,
She can kill you with 1 hit.
Kelsey.
But don't. But the.
I'm down to 11. It's
Mm.
okay, I can heal myself. And then use Wrathful Smite and hit her.
Where is it?
Are you really gonna try to charm her?
No, she's a tiefling. She has
Oh.
high charisma, so
Oh.
it's not gonna work as well. I was thinking about it though.
Yeah, I don't know why it does. Just
Charm still works anyways.
Right. So I'm gonna do the opposite of fire and ray of frost her. Yes.
Wild magic doesn't go off.
Why? Why? Okay, at least I have +6 to magic. 14. Dang it!
14
Misses!
misses. As she stabs you, she whispers in your ear,
You're
Orcus will eat your soul.
I don't have a soul.
Okay, your ray of frost misses. Any movement?
I'm gonna back up into a corner so she can't sneak attack me.
Okay.
Well,
back up into a corner. Skittles.
I'm gonna turn around and hit her with my maul.
Okay.
Whack.
wow.
She
I was-
easily dodges.
I was hoping it was gonna be like, you will eat your soul.
No, it was nope.
She easily dodges out of the way.
No.
Movement.
Nope.
Riardo.
So I used.
So
I used these spells.
I guess I'm a sling. Sling of herring.
Which is.
She looks like she's slightly damaged.
Oh, wait,
from
that's a
your
cantrip.
First.
I missed.
And then second level's one.
Okay.
Unless a 4 hits.
Nope. 4 does not hit in your movement.
I'm gonna step back outside.
Okay.
She hasn't attempted to attack me yet, so I can just.
I'm down to 11.
All right. That brings us to the top of the round. It's your turn.
Is she paying attention? Well, does she have a little focus on?
Yeah,
Skittles?
she's got a knife up under the ribs of Skittles here,
Oh.
and she's just digging it in.
Let's see. Where am I in all this? Am I just like? Am I by Skittles or am I closer to like the barnyard?
All right. So we've got.
Flesh golem.
Let's move. Let's move that. Put that. Okay. So we've got. This is you.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my sorcerer?
No, no, this is you. There's another sorcerer.
No, it's my turn.
Where'd my sorcerer go? Where I is.
Okay, so you are back in this corner here.
Didn't Skittles attack the lady, so wouldn't Skittles be turned around?
Skittles
Swung and attacked and hissed.
swung and attacked her, and then this is the other sorcerer. You back out,
Yeah, I'm just like,
so you're standing about right there.
I miss. I'm
So
like,
you can move up to me because you have 30.
I don't know why she's second in command.
I guess I'll try to move up to. Well, I'll try to hide behind Skittles and then try to attack.
You're gonna. Okay, so you can't move through
Oh yeah, but
a person, so you'd have to, because you have to be smaller than that
Oh,
person to go through them, so you'd have to flank her.
alright, I'll do that.
Thanks, Dad.
Wait,
I'll
you
be
can hit
good.
above me because I'm shorter than you.
Oh yeah, because you're like what?
4'8".
Oh, 4'8".
No, you can't move through you. 'Cause
He
you have
can
to,
hit above me though.
you have to be smaller than the person to move through them, so you have to be at the side.
Dang.
Let's see, 9, 10, 15.
15 is still a hit.
That,
Wait, so that's a
14's a miss,
Yes,
15's a hit.
14's a miss, 15's a hit. Damage.
Finally. 8 plus. Oh, 8 and
16.
then plus 4. So that'd be 20.
8
Plus
plus 4?
20.
You hit her really hard.
Whoa. Okay.
8 plus 8 plus 4?
Yeah.
That's
8
20?
plus 8 plus 4.
Yeah, she's. No. Oh. She's almost dead.
Didn't she just take 40 damage?
Yep.
Dang.
She's
Okay.
still going?
8 plus 8 plus. See. So she's at 38 damage right now.
Oh.
Let me guess, she has 40 health.
41.
41.
So she's coughing up blood
All right.
at this point.
Oh, okay.
She disappears into the shadows again. And
I'm in a corner! You can't!
she's got shadow step.
Yeah.
She appeared behind
You
you.
can't corner my corner!
She phased through.
She's cornering your corner.
You can't corner my corner!
Hunter, she came through the shadows
She
behind
kinged
you.
your corner. She came through the shadows behind you. She's
What
got shadow
corner?
step. She's got the, I don't remember what the rogues call it, Path of Shadows or something like that.
Oh, yeah,
Can't corner my
yeah. Wait,
corner.
no, I don't.
She's a
I don't know,
mushi.
actually.
18 plus 4 is 22.
I don't know.
Definite
Maybe that
hit.
hits. That might
Yeah.
think that just hit.
Just hits, and that is with sneak attack damage.
No.
No.
Oh!
Okay, oh, that was just one blade.
Wait, the blade's still in me?
Her second blade is a 6. No, she stepped out.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Stab.
3 ones.
No.
She stabbed you with one, you freaked out when she missed the second one.
6.
I
I rolled all 2s. You rolled 8 damage
Okay.
total.
You're lucky.
Oh,
Not fair.
Oh,
I
those
got
are some nice
20,
hit points you have. It would be a shame if I were to
Slap
hellish
you.
rebuke.
Oh no! Oh no!
Rip him in half.
She did. Well, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, she didn't. Hellish rebuke me.
Whoop.
You can only do that one time though, right?
I didn't do it today.
Per day.
8. 7.
Snap.
She just turns into. She goes. Ah! I forgot.
It would be a shame if you were to burn.
Anna! Cure wounds.
Arcus, save me.
So how much did I take? 8?
She just turns
You
into
took it.
ash.
She's just a pile of
Tiefling
wood.
is immune to hellish rebuke.
Resistant.
Resistant to
Not
hellish rebuke.
immune.
So she
Okay.
take half damage to it.
It still died.
So she still died.
Yeah.
She was weak enough that it didn't matter.
Cure wounds.
Just
You used my very own trick against me. Ah.
you guys seen the Avatar: The Last Airbender on Netflix recently? Oh no, then I'm not gonna make a reference.
No. Yeah, I was gonna say the other thing that I've got close to that was Sonic.
Sonic.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you hear Zolkin yelling now at Movi to calm the freak down.
Oh, before I'm spotted, I'm gonna step back in the building.
You exited?
Yeah, I'm standing outside like.
You step back in. Okay. Alright, so there's this pile of ash.
Is there a pile of ash with stuff in it, or is it just a
I
pile of
wanna-
ash?
What loot does she have? I want to loot her.
Want to loot her pile of remains.
She's an
This
ash.
is Skyrim. Suddenly, pull that sword out of dust.
Oh, yeah, that's how I
Dusty
was
sword.
thinking.
I want this sword.
She has 4 daggers and a holy symbol that is a holy symbol of Orcus. So basically, it's a black horn made of probably obsidian.
Well, your god let you down.
Oh, if it's obsidian, then I was not gonna do my next action.
Um,
I was gonna stomp on it to break it, but it's obsidian.
I was gonna break it too.
Oh,
Use your maul and smash it.
No, that was
she's
smash a relic.
Good point.
she's got a black cloak on. Oh no, she doesn't. She was in her undies.
Oh, yeah.
Her cloak's in the corner.
Her cloak's her cloak's in the corner.
Does her- cloak have any
Wait, she
magical
had
properties?
4 daggers on her and no clothes.
four daggers and no clothes.
Wow. This is truly a Skyrim moment.
She does have a crossbow,
I witnessed this.
6
I did not need to.
bolts. The bolts are poison
She's like,
tipped.
she's my height. No
Where was she holding these?
She has a long knife.
A
And
long knife?
Yep.
Yeah, it's essentially just like
And
a shorter than a short sword, but not.
a set of ashen colored leather armor
It's extra ashy now.
that is built for a tiefling.
Me.
It has a tail hole and everything.
Oh my
I shall take it, because
Okay.
I have no
You
armor.
put it on you put on armor as a sorcerer.
Can you put on, like...
You
don't
can wear
start-
it. You're not proficient in it,
Yeah.
so you don't get the benefits from it.
Okay, would that be light armor, or would that just be like medium to heavy armor?
It's light armor, and it's female armor.
Never mind then. I forgot.
I'm 19.
What's the difference between female and
But
male
you
armor?
put it
I
on,
like
and
my
you look
breath.
fabulous.
It fits everything except your chest.
We can
Alright,
It seems to be
give
extra
it to
space here.
Bornovich.
Yeah, just give it to Burn.
Extra space in the
Well,
chest
take the
area.
long knife.
The long knife is just a long knife. There's no magic on
What's
anything,
the
but there
damage?
are 1d6.
Wasn't that
Never
the knife
mind,
she
it's
cut
the
her?
same exact thing.
Wasn't that the knife she cut herself with?
Daggers.
Okay.
And was there poison arrows, or was that something?
She has 6 poisoned bolts.
Oh,
Crossbow
poison
bolts.
Oh, I don't know. Never mind. I don't crossbow bolts. I don't crossbow in general.
And then she has there were some throwing knives too. Four throwing knives.
Ooh, okay.
1d4 damage.
Okay, that's
Well,
that.
somebody smashed the tavern.
Is the
we
cloak
murdered.
just a normal cloak?
Cloak is just a normal cloak.
Okay.
There's no magical.
All it is dark.
Yep.
You could wear a cloak.
Oh, and then there's a black candle.
I'm taking
In
it.
What's
the-
a black candle? Dude, just a black candle.
It's just a candle that's black used for rituals.
It's a ritual candle.
Hmm.
I'm snagging.
Alright, let's go get the boys.
We might need this someday.
The
Maybe
boys are
pencil.
in the open.
We gotta kill the boys.
My goodness.
I wonder how the tavern looks.
Probably smashed.
We got two down now.
We got two of the ladies. We
'Cause it
need
took us,
two
like,
of the
what?
ladies.
12, 16 seconds to kill that lady.
Yep. About 12 seconds. You did it pretty fast.
It's a
Dang.
pitiful way to die in your undies.
Especially get disintegrated while you're in her knees.
Well, I mean, she was second in command, so she's the second most powerful.
Wait, we can beat her. Beat her?
We can
Beat
feed
her?
her.
We can defeat her. We can defeat the leader.
We can see the feature.
Yeah, we can beat her.
All right, so Zolkin is out yelling at Moby to knock it off. Come back to the fire. There's nothing there. It was just the wind.
Just the wind slammed all
Wait,
the windows and the doors.
What's this building?
Abbott and Cabin.
Which building is this? So he just wrecked this one. What is this
The
building?
front, the front of this is just smashed.
What's this
Wait,
building?
That's the trading post.
From the farmhouse, how far is the campfire?
Are you making the door slam on the farmhouse? now?
Yes. No, not in the farmhouse. Not the one we're in.
The
Or on
trading
the
post.
Trading post?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
The door is locked shut on the trading
I
post.
can still open it.
Wasn't
No,
it
wait,
open when
you
we
can't,
left?
it's
Did they
locked.
relock it when we left?
You
Can
came
I?
and went through the vent, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we went out the door.
Oh, you went out the door. Okay, then it's unlocked.
Yeah, the door.
Slam.
As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, the lock is broken.
I'd much rather find.
Oh yeah, he picklocked the door.
Yeah, that's the time I fell
No.
asleep and people left me out in the open.
He didn't get the door open. You broke it open. You broke the lock.
Yeah, I broke it.
Yeah, you remember? I got like police and I went to sleep.
The
Yeah.
lock was smashed in.
I
So the
was
door's still there.
scared.
Just
I
the
had
lock's
one
not.
hit point left.
What?
I had one hit point left when
What?
we went into
Oh.
the tavern.
Oh, I think you meant now.
No, I'm at.
Okay,
What
So-
am I
the door slams open on the trading post,
at? 16.
and Zolkin draws his blade.
Just runs over again. Forward, forward.
Movi starts to charge forward, and Zolkin puts his hand out. Stay. Aben and Cabin pull out their bows and are now focused on the front of the trading post. And
Oh, I know how to.
Zolkin?
I know how to make this orc mad.
Zolkin takes 2 steps forward, and he looks over at the inn, and he looks at the trading post. He switches hands, holds out his other hand, and he says, "Aben, give me the scroll. I've had enough of this."
Fireball.
He's gonna
And
blast.
Aben carries the scroll over to Zolkin. Zolkin holds it up.
Poor traitor. We're sorry, blacksmith.
Okay,
He
instead of
starts pronouncing these words in magic, and you see this kind of magic flare in his eyes, and a fireball shoots out into the front door of the trading post, and the front of the trading post just
Use thaumaturgy make screaming come from the trading post.
explodes.
No. instead of screaming, thaumaturgy to make like a laughter.
You hear laughing coming from the trading post after it bursts into flames.
After it bursts into flames?
Mm-hmm.
We're just tormenting these people.
Okay, so the front of this trading post just explodes and splinters, and wood just fly out
Kind of like the Joker's laugh.
and kind of land in front of him.
Yeah, I want the laugh to be kind of like the Joker's laugh.
We're just messing with these guys.
Roll an intimidation.
Yes.
Blows up the
Yes.
building. Then there's laughing coming.
19!
Oh,
And wait, I'm proficient in intimidation plus 6.
Oh my god! Heart attack!
Oh my goodness.
What'd you get? 18?
Oh, 18.
18 and mine's 19 plus 6.
So yours is 25.
Zolkin is freaking scared. He hears that he's standing there and he Yeah, take that.
And then he hears the laughter.
What the?
Oh, now can I make it flicker?
Start making
Change,
the
no,
fire.
change to a deep dark red.
The front of
Dark
the
red flames.
A dark red flame.
the front of the trading post is on fire.
Yeah, he's changing the flames of the trading post to turn red. Now.
The flames turn red.
Yeah.
Even
Okay.
more intimidation on top of it.
All right.
Someone's on the chat.
Cabin says the first thing you've ever heard him say. It's an expletive.
Oh, the little brother said hi.
It's been cut out of this episode.
This episode,
Mavi
The little brother said
is like shaking a little bit. So this big half orc is just standing there,
is shaking.
holding an axe in one hand and a sword in the other, and he starts shaking a little bit. And Zolkin is like, I knew one of these days that she'd do it. She summoned him.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, imagine them running the farmhouse and fighting ashes.
Back off, everyone. Let's get to the. Let's make way to the windmill. Let's retreat to the windmill.
Oh no.
And
Oh my
they
goodness.
turn around and start heading towards the windmill, and you guys are standing right there.
Yeah.
We're in the farmhouse.
Yeah, we're in the farmhouse.
You're in the farmhouse. Okay. Yeah. See if they notice you as they run past you.
You're too scared.
You hear.
Oh my goodness.
You hear Mavi say, Gana! Sienna! And Zolkin's like, forget about them. For right now, they're
The body is
we'll
in
get
the
them in the
windmill.
morning.
That's what I was saying. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, and they run past you and start running towards the windmill.
Oh my
If the lady in the windmill. Wait,
Surprise
we buried her in bags.
How am I supposed to surprise?
Oh, they might not find her because she's buried under bags.
Wait, so
She is buried under bags. They might not find her.
And unconscious.
do you want me to like try to shoot him while he's running?
I was thinking that we could do a party surprise attack.
But they
That's a
spotted us.
party.
They haven't spotted you yet.
They haven't
They're running.
spotted us.
They're running. They're about 30 feet away. They're going to run past the front of the gatehouse, or of the front gate of the fence. It's about 30 feet away from the open door.
So is that like an attack of opportunity since they're running right past us?
It's not an opportunity attack. It would be a surprise attack, so you
Let's
need
do it.
advantage.
Yeah, let's do that.
We all just jump out and smack
Wait, we
them.
all get one since there's 4 of them.
Well,
I'm gonna fail.
we got squishy, and then we got.
Who's the
The
strongest?
You.
I got 15
He's the strongest.
or 15 strength.
Okay, they're running past, so you need to make your.
So
Okay,
you get
attack
the
me.
You're
orc.
either going to do it or you're not going to.
Okay,
do
we're
it.
gonna
We're gonna do it.
Okay.
Okay.
You get
Do
the orc.
do we roll initiative to just see who goes first?
No.
For us? Okay, so I'm gonna. That's
Just
not the
tell me
card.
who you're targeting, and
I'm gonna go for the orc.
Yeah, wait.
He was gonna go for the orc since he's
You're
the
gonna go for the
strongest.
orc.
Yeah,
I'm going
you
for
don't
the-
have time to discuss.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
tell
I'll
me
go-
what you're doing. You can't tell him what you're doing. You tell me what you're doing on your turn.
Okay. So there's the two brothers, the orc, and then the
Two brothers, the orc, and Zolkin. The
Zol-
leader.
Zolkin brows.
Browse.
I'm gonna scorching ray brows.
Okay.
He's gonna become no brows.
So it's with advantage. 6 and 16 plus 6.
So,
6 and 16.
22.
So 12 and 22. Well, the 22 hits, the 12.
Well, no, because that was the advantage thing. I rolled a 6, which was, and then I rolled the 16.
Oh, okay. So
and then I
16.
add my plus 6 because
So
it's a
it is
scorching
just
ray.
it is just one beam on the scorching ray.
Oh, maybe
right?
no, I can if when he uses. Only if I do a 3rd level, which I don't. So only one person,
okay.
maybe.
So Zolkin.
Really wonder if they'll notice where this is coming from since they're running.
Oh no! You create 3 rays of fire that hurl them at targets within range. So it's 3.
Oh, you can attack 3 at once?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'm
nice.
gonna go for brows, green skin, and 2.
Which one should I
So
do?
the orc, browse, and the other guy?
And
Human or elf?
the brother.
Which
I
one
don't
should
know.
I do?
No, the half elf that's open.
Yeah, I was gonna attack the half elf.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
This one makes a lot of noise.
All right. So you got the 3 of them. Do you need to roll 3 separate?
Nope. Oh, no, all the damage is the same.
Okay.
So,
All right.
and that
so
damage
a,
is
a 16 would hit all 3 of them. So
okay, and then it's 2d6 fire damage. 6 and 3.
9.
9. And you were hitting who?
Browse, green skin, and 2.
2.
1 and 2,
Oh, 2.
the brothers.
Okay. Browse takes 9 damage. And Cabin takes 9
Okay,
damage.
so I use these 2. I use both mine. That's a second level spell, by the way.
Which
Moody
one should I
takes.
Add one more.
Okay. All right.
Hit them.
I'm gonna aim at the orc.
Okay.
Hopefully it's oh, that'd be 17.
You have advantage, so
That is 9.
You can only
So
go
17.
Okay.
So that would hit, right?
yes.
Alright, and then I'm going to.
And this is the orc.
Can I use.
Yeah.
Thank you. So we roll 1s. So that'd be 6 plus 3, and then plus 4. So, yeah.
So
9
13.
plus 4. 13. That was with sneak attack damage, right?
Right.
Alright. Okay. They're still surprised, so you get your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on the half elf.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh my
The,
god.
which is 1?
Zolkin?
Zolkin's a half elf?
Yes.
Oh, sub leader.
The leader.
I dropped that.
19.
It's a 19, alright.
How did you?
Yeah, how did
It
you
hit the edge here and then fell this way instead.
It's a big area.
Yeah, I went to do this, but it fell out of my hand.
You rolled a 1 trying to roll it.
Yeah.
And then you rolled a 19.
Roll to roll.
Roll the roll.
Okay, give me. I had to roll to roll.
Okay, here, I'll roll for you. A 16.
Alright. Witch bolt
Yeah, it's a
zooms
D12.
out of your hand, crackles through the air, and
D12?
strikes Zolkin and D12, yes.
5.
Oh.
Alright.
So he gets burnt, he gets charred and electrified.
He's got a big glowing bug on him.
You roll a charm.
You can
Skittles.
hear that.
Skittles.
300 feet.
Do your thing.
Well, you can still use Thunder
I'm
Smite
gonna
because
use
this is the
Thunder
rest of the
Smite,
group.
which is my last magic,
And that's
on
loud.
my maw.
Well,
And
okay.
then
Well,
I'm
this is the
gonna-
rest of the group of the 7 snakes right here in this group.
Oh, that's the rest of them?
Apart from the dwarf and Kella.
I'm
So
gonna
we got
attack
dwarf and the lady who's trapped in the
one.
middle. Other than these two.
One.
Not Kella, the
His one.
Yeah,
15
snake
plus 2.
or the person.
Okay, that's a
all
hit.
it is.
Okay.
Roll your damage. So you
2d6.
cast Thunderous Smite on your mace, run
wait.
forward.
It's an extra 2d6.
Yes.
I smite you!
So that's
1.
9. And that's 9 again. So 9 plus 9, 18.
18?
Yep.
Okay, dang. Yeah. Alright.
That makes such
So,
a loud noise.
What
it
did
makes
you
a
get?
loud noise, and what does that do?
It's just a loud audible noise from 300
Thunderous
feet.
Yeah.
Smite? I thought that pushed enemies back.
Oh, it does also push enemies.
Push them back 10 feet away from you. And knocked prone.
Do they?
And knocks pro.
So you're gonna
Do,
throw
do,
him over.
does it have a save though? I can't remember if it has a save.
Oh, I think it does.
Strength save.
Oh.
Okay, so you are shooting, right? From the doorway. You were
Scorching.
scorching ray.
No, that's
from the
Ryan. He
doorway.
did Witch Bolt. So
I have
still-
10%
You
stress now.
stepped out.
I have 20. Oh, wait. Wild Magic.
Which one's Ryan? This one?
Yeah, I'm the one with
Yeah,
the
the
weird
one
flames.
with the flames above, and mine's the flames across.
I have now
You
gained
run
10
forward.
stress.
Let's see.
My stress is now at
38, so my Wild
Your
Magic
stress
doesn't
is
go
at
off.
10.
Now it's at 10.
Mine's at 20. I rolled a 38, so it doesn't go off.
Okay, I rolled an 81, so yours doesn't go up.
Still looking for His name starts with an X.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin.
So, Rouse, green skin, and 1 and 2.
No. Browse 1 and 2 green skin.
Because I just hit.
And you guys are standing in the doorway 30 feet away.
And then I'm all the way up there. I'm gonna get hit.
Yeah, you just ran up and went wham!
He's knocked back 10 feet and prone.
Oh, you failed his strength
The
save.
sound rumbles through the town.
Jeez.
I mean, the only other person is the dwarf and Kella. And Kella is probably going to take on the dwarf.
Bops her in the back of the head the moment she turns around. Bonk.
Well, they're in 2 separate
Okay.
towers. She's probably going to just snipe
Now
her.
we need initiative.
Kill Browse, but if you can, knock out the others. If not,
Oh.
Hey,
That was close to a 20, but it's
oh,
a
come on.
A 2?
Yeah.
2 is not close to 20.
No,
It's
no,
18
no.
away.
See, no, look, because look, it's right here. On the dice, it's right here, and it. Yeah.
Zion?
25.
25.
Yeah.
Skittles?
17.
17. Retardo.
I was hoping that would happen, but it did.
That's the way I have it written. Riardo. 10.
Oh my goodness.
Oof. Big oof.
Oh my goodness.
If it wasn't for the fact that this character's for a game, I would be annoyed.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Basically, yeah.
Alright, Zion.
My chest.
My throat is all
Okay.
sword.
So, are the 4 rogues focused on anyone in particular?
Oh, yeah, they're focused on Skittles.
Okay.
Although Zulkin's in a lot of pain and he's kind of focused on you. Because he's got a bolt that draws a pretty straight line between you and him.
Uh,
Bolt of
Eye on
lightning
you
is-
two.
A bolt of lightning is coming out of the doorway here and attached.
it flew through there and then attached to him.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm going to try and
Hey,
sneak up
That's
on
pretty good.
I've got
Corbin.
Witch Bolt too.
That's his name, right?
I know.
Okay. So your full movement will put you
Pew, pew.
at them.
Finger
It's 30
guns.
feet.
Oh, right.
Finger guns.
If you're sneaking, you'd only get half.
Yeah.
Movement, so you'd be at 15.
If you ever come across a technological
you know,
situation where they need
I'll do
power-
that. I'll sneak 15 feet and then I'll try to.
Okay. Roll it.
Stealth. In the middle of the battlefield. 3.
9.
All right. As you're walking out the door, sneaking,
I see you.
Cabin just watches you, and he's got his bow.
Okay, I
just
got
like-
you.
He's slow, and his eyes are just focused directly on you.
These
Oh
guys
my
were
goodness.
scared by a giant glowing
Okay.
flame, and then you just blasted them with flames.
Yeah, they were gonna run past you, but now they've got something else to focus on.
So they did notice us, but
Okay.
not enough to care.
Oops. I'm going to try and hit Corbin with my bow.
Corbin or Cabin?
Wait,
Cabin.
Cabin,
Oh, Cabin.
Okay.
Sorry.
Cabin, Corbin, Riardo, Retardo, it's all the same.
18.
18's hit.
Okay, let's see.
All
That
I
is
see is my eyes scrunch up.
6.
Because I'm smiling.
0, 1, 2. Oh,
My
okay.
brother's
One.
name's Corbin.
So I don't have my dexterity back, do I?
You do
Oh, so that'd be 4. So 5.
5 damage. Okay, you hit him. takes a little sigh and pulls his bow on you. Skittles.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
I'm gonna hit Cabin
Cabin.
Okay.
since he's the
Oh, right, I got
closest.
2.
Oh, and he's focused on it.
16 plus 2.
Okay, that's a hit.
2d6. 2 and 3 plus 2.
7.
Yep.
Same.
All right. Yeah, you smash into the arrow that hits him. You like smash the arrow
Bink!
in further. It goes pierces all the.
Ah!
Oh, jeez.
Ow! My
I killed
arm!
your No, I knocked your brother out.
Man, that really should have crippled his arm. Having an arrow shoved all the way through.
Oh.
Skittles. That brings us to Mauvie.
Coffee?
Oh wait,
or
he's focused
green
on
skin.
me.
Green skin, no, don't do it.
No!
That would be a 13 plus 3, 16.
That miss.
That barely misses.
Okay.
Armor takes a hit.
Armor takes a hit. Alright. He's moved. He's attacked. That is his turn. That's Riardo.
I'm gonna pump some more magic into the witch bullet stuck to this guy.
Okay.
Zap with an 11.
11. Okay. Kill them! Zolkin yells.
Hello, Browse. It's time for you to perish.
He's 30 feet away, being
Alright.
zapped.
Then Abin and Cabin go at the same time. Abin.
Is this because they're
stands
twins?
up. No, it's because they both rolled 3s on there.
Because they're twins. That's why.
Still twins.
I rolled them individually, but they both rolled 3s.
They are one entity.
It's a twin thing.
They are one
Twinsies.
entity.
Cabin looses his bow.
He dropped his bow.
No, looses it. That's you.
Me?
No,
That's Zion. So that would be a 4.
yeah.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
So he was getting so beaten that he just.
Well, he does have an arrow in his arm, so.
Yep. All right. Then.
Do you still have a second level spell?
Khaleesi.
No, I don't have any more second
Policy.
spells.
Let's see.
Are you willing to be protected? Mage armor.
15.
Oh, you don't wanna. You don't wanna.
I still have
I
major
can
armor.
only do it to people that don't have armor.
I still have the major armor stat written above my armor class, so I know what it is.
Well, you're the only person that doesn't have armor.
I knew that. I think I wrote it down and kept it there.
Yeah, so.
Neither of you have armor.
Yeah, so
I
I,
have
cast
magic armor
so I
now.
cast mage armor on them.
Okay.
No.
All right.
I don't even think I can do it on myself.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Catch me, Joe.
Yeah, you can.
The one
Okay.
creature you touch.
You just gotta touch yourself, man.
Oh,
Oh,
and then Zolkin.
Ember Hunter, you get disadvantage on.
Does Zolkin get a save for Witch Bolt?
No?
What? There should be a save, right?
No.
Oh. Ow. Dang. Okay.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any more magic.
Who needs magic when you got all this?
It's okay. I have late hands.
There ain't no save.
All right. So Zolkin realizes that he's in some deep trouble. He reaches up and he pulls a
No.
gem
No.
off of his
No. I know what that does. No.
off of his neck, and he throws it at the doorway here.
No.
It hits the ground, and as it hits the ground, a swarm of poisonous snakes fills the area.
What is this? I don't like snakes. Wait, do the snakes count as like a group?
They are a swarm of
A
snakes.
swarm. Okay, so they all have a certain amount of health.
They have a
That's
combined health
grouped.
pool.
Yeah, combined health.
Yeah, combined health is 16.
What?
They have 16 hit points.
There's 16
Combined.
snakes.
Pour gasoline on
Um,
them and light it on fire.
Just huck the oil bottle, man.
No, I'll just wait till one.
And
No, wait a minute.
they attack everyone in the area.
Attack me, I dare you.
So it's an 18 to
It's gonna hit.
even or odd.
Odd.
The odds you.
The odds are you.
It's even.
Reaction.
Bite.
No,
you
wait.
Roll Constitution saving throw.
Already.
You're getting poisoned.
You take 1 damage
17.
and are not poisoned.
It doesn't say that you only use it once a day.
What?
I think I don't know. If
This
I
is
can-
homebrew rules, so if he's got it written down somewhere, then he's got it written down.
Tiefling. It's under it's under your race, right?
Yes.
Tiefling. You can cast Hellish Rebuke spell as a second level spell once with this trait and regain the ability to do so when you finish a long rest.
Okay, so you do have to sleep for 8 hours. So it's not 24 hours, but it definitely is every rest.
Okay.
And you are not poisoned. I needed to roll my last roll. Okay. That was his turn. We are to Zion.
Do your thing.
Is okay. So the ogre is spending most of his attention on Skittles, right?
Yes.
I'm going to try to. I'm gonna try to move behind them.
Okay. Easy enough.
Okay. And then I'm going to grab my rapier and attack.
Okay.
Try to aim at his knees so he drops to the ground.
All right.
Go for the
For
kneecaps.
knees. Oh.
Nico, kneecaps.
Natural 20.
20.
Okay. Damage.
Whack. Roll the critical boop.
So
What
when
I
I
get sneak attack damage.
When I
For
crit-
flanking.
when I crit my sneak attack, or
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Who's
no.
gonna die today?
6 plus 5
So that's 11. So
11.
22.
and 8
2,
plus
plus 3.
3, and then plus 4.
28.
So for
28.
28.
11.
Okay.
So the
So 11
the two
plus
sixes.
14.
The 2 6s because
18.
2 6s.
So that's
Which is
36.
11.
So-
36.
Yeah. So you pierce through his chest.
Oh.
His heart comes out on the end of your
Oh my
rapier.
goodness.
He falls to one knee. Just
Dead.
and drool starts coming out of his mouth. And then he
No, he's an orc.
stands back up.
He's an orc. He can say
stands
no
back
when he
up
dies.
He can take a lethal hit and survive once.
One. So his heart's out, and he's
And he's still, yeah.
Well, this is pretty new.
Orcs can take a lethal hit and go on a few more minutes.
Mama.
He takes a hit and he stands right back up again.
Okay.
What is-
I get knocked down. I get up again. I love that song.
Remember, if your heart ripped out that fast, you still have some blood before you die.
Skittles.
When
I'm gonna hit the orc.
Or
Orc?
the orc.
the orc.
The orc?
Your heart's out. You shouldn't be alive.
That.
Stay
16 plus 2.
Okay.
Oh my
Damage.
gosh.
Please die.
His heart's out. Just die.
You shouldn't be alive.
That was both ones. That's
That's
6
level
plus 6.
6s.
All right.
And then,
12 damage.
You come back with the mace and take his head off.
Oh, plus 2.
Knock his
Now you're dead. You are dead.
Get back up from this!
His arms are still
Your heart!
flexing.
You are dead.
He can't see, he can't bleed.
Just die.
He's dead, he's just, his body is just still in rage mode, he's just standing there with, like, paralyzed.
You have no heart and you have no
Hey,
head.
Hunter.
your heart!
It is his turn. On his turn, his body just collapsed to the ground.
Oh.
Yeah!
Did you just mix collapse and flop to the ground?
You
took
removed
his heart, I took
Collapses,
his head.
collapses to the ground.
You removed both of his most important organs, his brain and his heart, and he was still standing for 2 more
Yeah,
seconds.
his arms just flexed.
I just
Like they were
realized
about to swing.
Cabin was just right there. He saw the heart, he saw the head fly.
Wait, can I make an intimidation?
Wait, did the head hit Cabin?
Man, that had to have given
No.
him
It's right
intimidation,
there.
man.
Flew off over here somewhere.
Dang.
Oh, darn it.
That has to intimidate
You
enemies,
tried.
seeing
Yeah.
their big organs
Cabin
of
just
guys.
lost
Riardo.
his heart, his head.
Come on.
More power.
More power to Zolkin.
1. I went reroll once. Because
You
can't crit.
reroll once.
Oh, oops.
7.
Bills
Okay.
both ones. Next round,
All right.
Bills both six.
Zolkin's really mad. He's really mad now, but he's still up. Still standing.
It's shocky.
Shocky, shocky.
Why am I the only one doing damage at the current moment to the big guy?
Hey, I
Don't
took
leave it
an
big
orc down.
The
What were you
living
Outdoor
big
cannon.
guy.
So that's Riardo.
Oh, that's amazing,
and then
Oh.
Aben and Cabin.
Abin's not.
He's slowly walking.
No, Aben's up. He's still
Oh.
up on his last turn. Shoots an arrow at you and gets a 12, which
That
is
misses.
a miss. And
Oh.
a nat 1.
That definitely misses.
And his weapon goes, he pulls back, he shoots you and it misses, and he takes his second arrow and goes to pull back the string, and the bow comes back from his hand and goes flying off behind him. He's like,
Man.
oh crap.
Having an arrow jammed in your shoulder makes it real hard to fire arrows. Who would have thought?
Yeah,
Who would've
Who would
And then
have thought?
Cabin
Thump.
shoots with his longbow. He's gonna shoot. Who's the last one that did him damage?
I
Wait, who?
think
Quirk?
it was between me and Ruben.
Yeah.
I think it was Ruben.
Yeah,
I think
I thought
you're at a better distance for him to shoot, because if he shoots this, it's going to be disadvantage. So he'll shoot you. And that was an 18, 19, 20
Yeah.
to hit. That's 5 plus 2 is 7 damage
Dirty
to
20.
you. And then...
What damage were you at?
I'm at 14 now.
Policy.
Okay.
Let's see.
You're
Big
just
guy's walking
over here
towards me.
standing in the
Where am
doorway.
I at?
While the big guy's slowly walking towards me because I'm zapping him, and he's getting real angry.
So how far is that distance?
30 feet.
He big mad boy.
Hmm.
Not. I'm gonna hit the big boy.
No.
I'm going to Misty Step to browse.
Oh, that's not what I expected.
Never mind.
Yeah,
I
me
can stab him.
Yeah, I guess.
We'll do it behind him, just for
He's
dramatic
focused on
flair.
me.
Browse.
Dramatic flair.
And let's see, what can
Heal.
I use? What does a lot of damage? I can't use my weapon because I'm
Wait, is
Disadvantage.
Misty Step a cantrip or an ability?
cantrip. No,
Okay, so then you can still cast
No,
these.
wait.
I think it's a
it's not
spell.
a cantrip.
Yeah.
I gain 10% more.
No.
Okay, so you're
How
at
much
30 now, right?
Yes.
I think-
40 because I mage armor 10.
40.
I can only use my
I think you
spell.
got just a cantrip now.
No.
Yeah, I'm using the cantrips. My strongest cantrip is Firebolt, so pretty much
Just shoot him in the back of the head with a little bit of heat.
You hold your hand to the back of his head. Roll with advantage.
Let's see.
Jeez.
Yeah, because he's facing me. He-
13 and 3, 13 plus 6.
Okay.
It's a
19.
spell.
You hit him.
Go.
He's focused on me, so.
Oh,
my
my
goodness.
goodness.
Where is it?
7.
7.
Dang.
Hey, that's the same amount of damage I did with my most recent attack.
Okay.
I wonder if that
One,
made
I'm
him
going
angry. He
for
turns
you.
around and he's getting zapped.
Well, he's getting zapped on one end, and he just got a firebolt to the back of his head behind him.
It's about this point that you hear a scream and a thud from far.
Scream sounds familiar.
Far away. It's a female.
It's the door.
It's either the dwarf or
Is it a
Is the snake still with me?
is it a slap or is it a funk?
Yeah.
Yes, but you're fighting, so you can't communicate.
I'm gonna assume that's the dwarf.
Yeah, I'm gonna hope so too. If not,
If it's
uh-oh.
not, well, we could defeat dwarf.
Let's put our trust in our friend.
Alright,
Yeah.
then Zolkin's turn. Oh no, Snake's turn.
Oh.
Sorry, Snake's get
Oh wait.
Snake's get a,
I left. Don't worry, I mage armored you and then left you.
Yeah.
You got a point.
it's a 15.
That's exactly what the mage armor gives him.
And that's what you needed then. Let's see. Same or greater. So
There-
roll
there's
a
magic.
Constitution saving throw.
These are magical
You
snakes.
take 1 hit point damage.
Constitution. 17 plus
And you're
2.
not poisoned.
Dang.
I think we both rolled 17s for
I
Constitution.
think you
Yeah.
did. Alright, now Zolkin's turn.
Let's just say it was the magic.
Yeah, Zolkin kind of takes his dagger and tries to stab you backwards and misses.
He wasn't paying attention.
Zion.
Wait, Firebolt. Oh, I only have one.
Does
Never
snakes
mind.
go?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, his hair is on fire right now.
Oh, jeez.
Here, let me cut that out for you.
Zoltan's got a big, like, bald spot right here.
Remember, no
He's
melee
like, my
attacks.
hair!
Hunter, you can't do melee attacks.
You lost your hair,
So-
now you're gonna make someone else lose
well,
theirs.
it's-
I can't do
focus
melee, but
on,
I have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Call us here right now, right?
Zulkin is actually Zulkin tries to stab back and misses, and so he yells out, all right, we surrender.
Zulkin does?
Oh.
Okay.
Cabin, put down your weapons.
What about these snakes? The snakes!
Step out of the snakes.
Out
I
of
can't
snakes.
recall the snakes. You're on your own. I'm sorry, but
Walks past the snakes.
I give up. We give up. We surrender.
How many of them do we kill?
We killed like
killed
3
Mommy.
of them.
Kill
no, 2
Bobby,
of them.
he's
One of them
really
was not
hurt.
Alright.
Cabin's pretty hurt.
We killed the.
Cabin's not hurt, but
the
not
tiefling.
really hurt. But
We killed
do
like
you
2.
release your witch bolts?
Yes.
Okay.
I
The thing is, even if the witch bolt's attached, I don't have to put energy into it. It just sits there if I
As soon
don't.
as when he surrenders, he drops his weapon on the ground. Do you?
I'm still. I'm not gonna do it, but I still have my hands at the back of his head.
Okay. He's like, can't believe what you did to my hair.
Sorry, we
We
just
did
walked
bash
past
the
that
town to the Knights people.
That's never gonna grow back. Ow.
Oh, and May.
Yeah, how do you think he feels?
It's a little reminder.
I have my hair grew back
Cabin
finally.
dropped their weapons.
You got like mine.
I'll sheath my rapier.
Hunter, your character's kind of got like mine right there.
rapiers. All right, so we're accepting surrender.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. What are you gonna do?
You're
Well,
gonna give
alright.
this town back
We're
to
gonna
the
kick him out of
Knights
town.
people.
Before we do anything, make sure all your pockets are empty.
We're gonna-
Because I know you especially can't be trusted.
You gonna frisk him?
frisk him.
Are you going to frisk him?
Check him.
Feel around for items.
Oh yeah, sure.
Pat.
Yeah, do that.
Okay. Investigation.
Investigation. I'm looking for that potion that he used. Natural one.
You don't even touch him. You
I accidentally give him a coin piece.
You slip a little money into his pocket.
Whoops. Sorry, I thought that was my pocket.
All right. You don't notice it. You don't find anything.
Okay, still having my hand to his head. Wings! Wings! Hello!
Yes, I'm here.
Are you okay? I heard screaming from a distance.
Yes. Olive will not be a problem. No, not Olive.
Did you kill the?
Sienna will not be a problem anymore.
Alright, well, they
Alright.
surrendered, so you can just meet us here in the center of town.
I have an idea.
Yes.
Tell him that if he asks, tell him that I was the first one that you took down.
She's gonna
And
go.
then kick him out. And kick him out of town.
Alright.
Or what are you gonna do with him?
We're definitely kicking him
We're
out.
kicking
of
him
town.
out. Either they leave or they die.
The scream makes me think she accidentally she tripped.
We're giving them the exact same choices that he gave us.
Tell him that you took me out with a crossbow and that I fell from the tower into the moat and my body washed down the river.
Tell them that right now.
We should inform them who we've dealt with.
Yeah.
So you can. That's all she says, and then the snake flies off your shoulder and
Oh, okay.
flies off.
So you can either leave.
Let's tell them
You
who
can die.
we've killed, and then say that
Yeah.
we killed the other person too.
Yeah,
Just one
don't try
surrender.
anything. We took out your second in command already.
And Kala.
Okay, so you make your way over to the bonfire.
Wait. Are we gonna show them where the other one's knocked out?
Oh yeah, should we toss them out the gate too? Because
Do you
just
want to go get Roan?
Yeah.
the one
Yeah.
buried in the
Here,
flower.
since you have mage armor on you already, you can go get her.
Okay,
I'm gonna go
Because
get her
you
too.
should be fine with mage armor.
is
And
Rowan
she-
still unconscious?
You go get Roan. She's conscious. She's crushed. She's
She's lost a lot of blood.
lost quite a bit of blood. She's not feeling up to fighting.
She's delirious, I assume.
Yeah, she's looks really bad.
really
beat
pale.
Hey, you want to
Yeah.
live?
Yeah, and when she hears that Zolkin surrendered, she's just like, Now you're in charge.
I guess we gathered them up again.
One of you goes and gets the robe, I guess, from Alla, and brings it to show that
The ashes are inside the robe.
she's gone.
Yeah, if you're wondering where her body is, it's all over the rope.
You find at the base of this tower, Sienna is in a crumpled heap with a crossbow bolt between her. Between her
I was
eyes.
hoping they weren't dead, but okay, that works.
Wait, does lay of hands work on anyone else?
You find
She's
Kella's.
dead.
You find Kella's
I
robe.
mean, like, robe.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she learned just enough so that she can go.
Kella's
Yeah.
robe
Yeah.
has a bloody hole in the chest area right here.
Who
It's
did
just
that?
a hole with blood, and it's soaked. It's like there was blood on it, and then it was
Dipped in water.
dipped in the moat and just kind of thrown.
So she faked her death.
She faked her death.
Alright.
I'm a lay of hands on Rome.
Just
Enough
enough
for her to walk.
Considering she's
on Rome.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's 15.
you gonna give her 15 hit points?
Yeah, because it's my level times 5.
you're gonna give her all 15.
It's my level times
Her
5.
max is only 20. You don't have to give all the hit points.
Just give her.
Oh,
If she's at 1, just give her 4.
Yeah.
So she's at 5.
okay.
Okay.
That works.
Alright, so you give her 5 hit points, or give her 4 hit points so that she can walk well and pretty much bind everybody. There are
We actually did it. We actually
Wow.
took back the city.
there are several
With minimal casualties.
yep.
It's
Zolkin
okay, I got you.
is angry and in
What are we gonna do with this headless, heartless orc?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah!
You want your friend's heart?
Zolkin
Yeah, I'm keeping
he's
that right.
okay about the other guys, but when he sees Kella's robe, he comes apart. He just
Oof.
breaks down and just
Cared about her.
just puts his head down and just starts
Are you-
sobbing.
Are you sorry for what you did now?
Oh, gee.
Yes.
Are you going to leave town?
What choice do I have? You could have at least brought her her body.
We
Kind
lost.
of lost her body.
Oh, yeah. It's somewhere down the river.
Oh yeah, her body washed down the river.
Look in the lake, it might be there.
I brought this on all of us. This doesn't matter anyway. Let us go. Kill us. Whatever you want to do. The snail will be here within the next few hours. And then we'll see. We'll see how long you can keep hold of this wretched little village.
Okay, you, while we're talking to him, go tell this townspeople that we got their city back.
Okay.
I'll go with you.
Yeah, I'll walk over there. Tell them that the city is free. Up until
For
the point that
we
snails
will
come.
we will let you go unless you wish death be brought upon you.
Should we leave that up to the townspeople?
Or you
No.
can be judged by the townspeople. That sounds a lot better.
Are you giving me the option?
Yes.
I'll go.
Okay.
Okay.
Then you will leave.
Put on problems we push it somewhere else.
He turns. Are you guys with me?
Oh.
To the remaining people.
Yeah.
I don't know if
The
they're gonna even
twins.
follow him anymore.
Considering how many
This
people
happened
have
because he took the city. He didn't know what he was getting himself into when he crossed
Rome,
us.
Rome says to him, "This was all your idea. This is all.
Oh, they're putting the blame on him.
Oh, hey, according to him, it was also his own fault, so oof.
Oh no.
And Zolkin kind of, what? And Abbott and Cabin say,
Oh, the one
We're
that you
just-
survived?
"We're just here because you were paying us to be here.
Oh snap!
Oh.
Ooh.
You screwed us. You're on your own. We'd rather stand trial." We weren't the ones.
Let's patch up the people who stand trial then.
We weren't the ones.
I killed one of them.
Yeah, no.
This wasn't our idea.
Well, okay. Okay, I'm gonna say the one in. So, or is it only those two that are left?
There's three.
Yeah.
Cabin,
Those two in Rome.
the twins
Okay.
in Rome.
I'm gonna say to them, well, we appreciate that you were gonna stand trial. We're not monsters, so let's fix you up before your trial.
We spend the time patching them up while we wait for the townspeople.
Yeah, you two
And
catch
I'm
him up
still
and
with
then
you.
yeah, you go over to the townspeople.
Where are you going to be and where are you going to keep them?
The destroyed inn.
To destroy
Oh,
the inn's been
The more destroyed inn.
Hey, at least it's
Yeah,
not
but-
to the ground. It's just got a bunch of smashed in windows, cut up furniture.
At least find a place to sit.
Yeah, the inn's got a hole in the roof, but there's
They don't have a
chairs and stuff
constable
in
here?
there.
Or a sheriff's office or anything.
Okay, we're just gonna wait for the inn. Now cut to you guys.
Okay.
Time to the outhouse.
You guys walk for about 10-15 minutes and you come upon this large group of refugees kind of camped out. There's about 7 little campfires.
We
Yeah,
got
so-
to town.
Yeah, we freed the town of the rogues. Won't be bothering you anymore.
Okay,
We have reclaimed your town.
the dwarf comes up to you. Hey, so welcome back.
Well, that's some good news for you.
How's our town doing?
We got
Oh.
it back.
Yeah, we got it back.
All right. So
They lost 2 buildings.
You're not
We're
there.
not there.
Yeah, we did.
I'm not saying it. I'm just letting you.
Yeah, we-
There's a couple of buildings in the crossfire.
So you got all of the 7 snakes out and
Yep.
Yeah.
Except for one.
done?
Oh, we have 3 that will stand trial.
Alright, well tell me, before we get there, tell me their story.
Their story?
Yes, what happened? What part did they play?
Oh, they
Ah,
were
great.
being paid.
Well, yeah, the ones that were following this, the mastermind, or
Leader.
what is it? What was
There
it?
were the twins, Cabin and the other one.
The half elf.
And then we have Rome.
Yeah, bro. But the leader kind of, not forced them, but he paid them to come with him. But they really had no part in all of this.
We got a heart.
Money can be a hard thing to turn down, especially in times like these.
Oh, of course.
I understand. Well, they brought no harm upon the town itself, I'm assuming.
Well, we lost 2 buildings.
But it wasn't
Kinda.
them. It wasn't them.
Oh,
No, it-
really? What 2 buildings did you lose?
Oh no,
They're
it's the
both-
dwarf. It's the dwarf. We blew up the.
we lost,
Well, clearly
Was-
the church that burned down.
yeah, church.
And then
well, you know,
The
only a couple of people worship there anyway, so no
What's
big
the
loss
other
there.
thing
Just not a
that
big
the orc
case to
destroyed.
hold.
Yeah.
And
What was it?
The trading post.
Oh, the
Oh,
trading
yeah,
post.
trading
The
post.
orc kind
you
of.
say that, and his beard goes pale.
It's okay.
We,
It
What
blew
do you
up.
mean the trading post? What happened to the trading post?
So
Wait, who's the
we
one that-
were messing with them.
Who's the
and
one?
then
Who's the one that blew it up?
the guy, the
Was it the
Browse.
human?
Browse
Zulkin.
did
Oh, it's
firebolt.
Zulkin.
It was the leader himself.
So the leader did firebolt and it exploded, and then he
Fireball.
got terrified. It's okay. He's leaving.
The leader. The leader is no longer there. I can't.
Why are you
You're not
talking?
there.
I don't know.
Oh wait,
Everyone,
I'm in the inn.
everyone, pay attention. We're leaving now. We're going to the town now. I've got to see this
Oh, no.
damage for myself.
Did we ever put the
Okay,
fire
well,
out?
let's go.
Did
It's
No,
still
we
on
didn't.
fire.
Huh?
Should we put fire?
Oh
out?
wait, no, it's the temple, the trading post,
Oh,
and
the
then
trading
the.
post is burning.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it is
still
burning.
Yeah, no,
Maybe maybe.
I mean,
You
we're
might
in.
do damage control and put it
I
out the
forgot.
fire at least.
At this
It's
point,
3
it's a
buildings.
total loss. There's no damage control. The trading
Well,
post.
no.
is-
At least get rid of the fire
Or put out the
itself.
fire
Yeah.
itself so
I
it
forgot.
doesn't spread.
It's- Can you
3
put out?
buildings. The
Can you
inn
put out large fires,
The
like
temple.
huge bonfire-like
and the
fires?
trading post.
With the well. Just hucking water at it like.
Oh, man.
Because yeah, at this point, the trading
That's
post
the
is
digitation.
an inferno.
That's for
Yeah.
medium to small fires.
You can get rid of it.
It's a large fire. I can
Very
only
large.
weaken it and that's it.
You put anything you put out immediately
okay.
lights back up. The whole thing is just the bonfire was bright. This is a lot brighter.
Dang it.
It was it was a log cabin wooden structure.
Guys, there was 3 buildings: the trading post, the inn, and.
Have we ever tried?
no,
Did we try to
that
get the
was
water
already-
from the
Oh,
moat
I
to
thought
put
you
it
guys
in?
said the more damaged inn.
So
No.
you've never seen a dwarf walk so fast. This dwarf is
He's half sprinting.
like barely keeping. The town is trying to keep up with him as he's hurrying towards the town. You cross over the wrecked drawbridge.
The inn is fixable for sure.
The townsfolk are staring at the first thing they see when they come across the drawbridge is the trading post directly across,
Is everyone in?
on fire.
Is everyone in? Did everyone get in?
They're working their way in.
Yeah.
Okay.
As they're coming across, Morak comes up to about the point where the heat is unbearable and just drops to his knees, and just you can see the yellowish orange glow on his body as he
Once everyone gets in, we're raising the drawbridge.
just fiercely looks at this. The town are kind of looking around the city. They're all pretty sad because the city's in a wreck right now, in shambles.
The inn's fixable.
The
church is gone.
the woman that is the handmaiden, she's bossing 2 of the guards to get her to the town hall immediately. Get her to the towers
Where that broken bridge is.
where the broken bridge is. So they're marching off this way.
Okay, you and I are gonna raise the drawbridge.
The farmers are walking around, and there are torches in the areas, and they're starting to light the torches around the town. And then you see 4 men start lighting torches on the.
Oh, are some of the guards already raising the
So
bridge?
they're- yes, and some
Oh,
guards
okay.
are raising the bridge.
We gotta help rebuild the trading post at the most.
Well,
that's-
we
Do
got-
they
we gotta
know
put it
about
out
the
first.
snails?
Yeah, we gotta help.
They do
rebuild
not
it.
know about the snail, but since the drawbridge is up, we should be okay. Plus, Zolkin is. Oh wait, trial.
Oh wait, we're gonna tell
We gotta get those guys to help us fend off
that
these
one dude
jerks.
that helped us. We should let him know
Okay,
about
before
snail.
before the trial, we're gonna talk to 1 and 2, and then what is that called? A human.
What?
Human
Rome.
Anna? We're not,
Rome.
Rome, yeah, Rome. I don't know what
I
that
didn't think I called the human anything.
I think. Okay, never mind.
1, 2, and a separate 3.
Okay.
We need their help.
Okay, we need information. What do you know about the snail?
He's cunning, ruthless, vicious. He doesn't back down unless he knows that he's outmatched and outnumbered.
Do you know how many he's gonna be bringing here?
Are you talking to Rome?
All
of them.
3 of them.
All 3 of them. Rome's looking at you with a strange, sideways, kind of tilted head, like she recognizes you from somewhere. I don't know what's going on.
What?
And she says, "Do we know each other? You look familiar. I seem to recall. It's been a long time, but were you the one who gave me this?" And she kind of pulls her cloak down and shows her shoulder, and she's got this burn on her shoulder.
Is this the incident I was informed of?
What?
I think we met one time about 15 years ago, I would say, in an alley. You didn't fare too well in that.
You good there, friend? Yo, you okay? You don't look so good.
Did I give you the
You've come a
nickname?
long way.
Did I give you the nickname Blades?
I don't remember what nickname.
It was Blades.
Yeah, maybe it was.
It was
Oh.
Blades.
Okay.
I called her Blades. That was the backstory. I didn't even know. Well, this is the first time I've ever actually seen. Is she wearing the thing? Oh, never mind. I guess I don't know your face.
You can take it off of her.
No,
He's tied up.
not gonna take it off. Well, I know it's a female now.
Uh-oh. Trauma.
Oh,
Kinda,
it's very interesting.
I don't know what to say now
You just become
because I didn't
speechless.
expect it this early.
Oh,
You've come a long way since that day.
And
I think you owe me a favor.
no.
We left you with your life.
Stop alarm, child.
I don't know if I'm over there or not. I don't think
I'm with him. Gotta make sure he
I
doesn't
mean,
blow
we
up.
keep going, but listen.
that's true.
We are all with him.
You gotta see your deals out there.
I don't know what to do.
What time is it?
Still put her in trial.
It's 12:35.
I have no clue what to do. Wait, why are you with the 7 snakes? Were you with them all along?
I was an initiate for a long time. I've worked my way up the ranks.
Oh.
The snail wanted you dead.
Wanted me dead? What did I do to the snail?
I don't know.
No, I don't know either.
Not my business.
This is a problem.
He wanted you dead, but I let you live. And then about a year ago, he found out. And I was punished severely. I've still got the scars healing on my back. He tried to off you again, burning down the establishment that you worked in.
Wait, that wasn't me?
Wait,
Oh,
what now?
you didn't know?
Wait, the tavern accident wasn't me?
Oh.
Wait, what? What's going on here?
My backstory, I thought
Maybe
my
that's-
wild magic went off and burned the entire tavern down.
That's the whole reason why I'm here. That's the idea, right?
Maybe that's what you wanted you to think.
Oh.
So I'm just here now.
Or maybe it was you.
He ruined my life.
Oof.
Before I could even remember what my life actually was.
That's exactly why I say don't trust magic. It could be
Transcribe it.
it could
I'm
be
just
manipulated,
transcribing
it
all of
really
this. It's like, oh my god.
I need to know everything about this now.
Can I just be over here transcribing in the corner? Just like, oh. Considering I'm supposed to be along with him to make sure magic doesn't go bad again.
can. Oh, yeah.
Quote unquote now.
I feel like
I can tell you what I know about him. He's a mastermind.
Oh.
You don't cross him and live.
Unless you off them.
We have placed ourselves in grave danger by surrendering to you. But I think we're safer in a group than we would be out on the road.
So you're saying you'd like to help us?
And I'm saying we'd like to face justice
Oh,
and be hidden. We just want protection.
Makes sense.
so what are we supposed to do now?
We're ready to
I
full
guess
pretend.
it's trial time.
Well, I mean, maybe you want someone else to be looking outside just in case, you know, the snail appears or. I don't
I'm
know
gonna
what
tell the
happens.
one dude that helped us out in the cave about the snail.
giving him a heads up?
So wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, okay. So hold on. So when we were starting our campaign with Ember, what was the reason for you again?
So for me, after I accidentally summoned something into the world,
No, I mean like what was like her reason to put you on this adventure?
yeah, because I wanted my freedom.
What was
So-
it called again? Because you're doing this because
He's on parole.
parole.
Yeah, basically.
That's what it is. Okay. Maybe we can put them on parole with us.
Oh.
Wait,
I
if
mean,
your
I
character is in trouble because of an accident, does that mean I'm your parole officer just hanging out with you?
Yeah, I guess.
So much parole happening.
Yeah, I've been
Parole
put-
officer learns that he didn't do the thing he thought he did.
Yeah, look, I've been stolen in like a couple of weeks. Okay, I'm losing it over here.
Okay, we will put you on parole with us. I guess.
You'll ask for parole.
The parole.
First of all, who's gonna judge? Who's gonna be the judge?
Yeah.
Oh no, probably the. Can't.
And made a robots in.
She's
Guys.
probably gonna be it, isn't she?
Maybe there was an.
We have to
actual
assign a judge, don't we? Or maybe the.
You can choose your judge.
I'd say the dwarf. man.
The lady is not here, so you get to choose your judge.
I'm gonna say the dwarf. The guy
It's
who-
either do the dwarf or
Does it have to be someone from the townspeople?
Kylan.
You could be us.
Has to be
Alright,
a
well.
jury of peers.
We can
Kylan.
either do the dwarf or Kylan.
Who's Kylan again?
The one dude that
Uh,
helped us in the
She's
campaign.
gone.
Oh yeah,
Kaylin.
Kalen, the paladin-ish guard.
Yeah,
the
we
guard
can
that
do
wants
him.
to be a paladin.
Or
Way
the
too good
dwarf.
person.
Dwarf for
Or the
Caleb.
dwarf, or the handmaiden.
Not that.
No,
Not the
definitely
handmaiden.
not the handmaiden.
Or there are
Let's do Kylan.
7 or 8 other
Kalen.
families that live here.
Let's do the guy that came with us to the cave.
Kaylin.
Caleb.
Kalen?
Kaylin.
Yeah.
Want Kalen to be the judge?
Assigning him
Yeah.
as judge.
It's way too good.
Okay.
We're the jury.
Because he's perfect in every way.
Yeah.
You know, I've rolled more 20s for Kalen
First time he rolls a 1.
Oh jeez.
than I've ever rolled before.
It's like Superman kryptonite.
All right. It's his first time in any capacity like that. He's usually an enforcer, not a
Dictator something completely different.
yeah. He's usually an enforcer of the law, not an educator of it. So
Come on, you're perfect in every way.
Power
I'm-
of us.
yeah, wow, I'm honored.
Yeah, didn't he witness this situation?
Yeah, he
Morak is
Who's Morak?
Morak is the dwarf.
Who lost his trading post?
Last is trading post.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, I mean, I feel like I've got the qualifications and skills.
As
But
I was saying the first time.
you're the ones prosecuting, so you're the ones that you get to choose your judge.
Okay.
I'm gonna whisper to Kaylin to let them have parole with us.
Oh my
That-
god.
no.
No, it's not how this
no,
works. It's
no.
not how this works. Don't you
No.
dare.
Fine.
No.
It's a trial, not a friggin'.
So, I would say that would be an unlawful activity.
Yeah.
And you're
Says the
paladin.
paladin.
Yeah, Miss Paladin.
You have to use the law to.
Stupid law.
So maybe your character would want revenge for what happened to the town.
You're not,
Yeah.
you're not
Wants them
speaking.
dead.
You would end up saying the exact opposite, friend, because of your whole situation.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, townsfolk, everybody come to order. Am I doing this right? Right. Okay. Morak's like nods. All right,
Maybe
so
we should just have more like stand beside him.
Have Morak as his assistant.
we're
for a moment.
here to.
Can we have Morak stand like beside him to help him?
We're here. Sure.
Okay.
We're here for the. Go ahead. We're here to. We're here for the. We're here to. We're here for the. We're here for the.
Can we just? I kind of want to just go to the dwarf now.
You picked
So,
each other.
we're here for the trial of these three individuals.
Oh, this is going great.
This brings back. So now
4
we're
because there's
just-
just a body still lying in the center of town.
What are the charges?
Go on.
Why are y'all looking at me?
You're the one prosecuting.
Yeah, you're the one
You
who
told
said
me
all
not
of
to
it.
speak.
Go on.
I don't know how this works.
That's exactly what your mom would have said to me. So
Oh, jeez.
you told me not to speak.
Well, what did they do?
What did they do?
They
What are they being charged with?
took the city because they were being paid to. You think of something. You're normally in these situations.
Look, I'm not.
The entire town turns and looks at you.
Excuse me, but I'm not the one usually in this scene.
Well, you've
okay?
seen this enough times. It's your turn.
Do you want to?
The town's just a hive mind at this point.
Riarda.
Look, I'm more of
I'm
a.
just a transcriber.
I'm more of a watcher. Okay, I don't really do this stuff.
I'm the one sitting here writing everything down.
Look, it's your idea. You say what happened, and then you give a verdict. Just do what you think is right. No one's gonna judge you except for all
We
these
should
town people.
help
So go on.
rebuild some of your buildings.
Well, there needs to be two sides here. So one of you is prosecuting and one of you is defending. Who wants to prosecute?
Not me.
It's your idea.
You want to prosecute?
No.
You're a vengeance paladin. You should be good at this.
Prosecution's actually your deal.
But I don't
I'm
want
gonna be
to go
defending.
against them.
Actually, you gotta win against them and then provide a suitable punishment. So you will be the best person in this scenario.
You are a paladin.
Fine. Who's gonna go with them then?
Who's working with them here, friends?
I'm defending.
You're
You're
defending them?
defending. All right, prosecutor, you're prosecuting.
Okay.
What are they being charged with?
Breaking down buildings and killing people.
Who'd they kill?
No one.
They tried shooting us.
Assault, you mean?
In self-defense.
All right, so aggravated assault it
In
is.
self-defense, they were
I
attacking
don't
us.
want to do that.
No, they attacked us first.
You're,
and then we
you're,
attacked
you're
them.
the defender, so you can present that.
Yeah.
All right, so aggravated assault. And what evidence do you have that there was this aggravated assault took place?
My wound.
Still covered in wounds, also.
His wound.
Do we have any evidence?
Now, which one of them hit you?
None of these ones.
Snakes.
Yeah, the good ones are dead.
All the ones that hit me are dead.
Which means
I'm a vengeance paladin, okay? If you hit me, that's it for you. That's your end.
You did.
You did.
You did.
I
None of
want to
these-
go
So
back
which-
home.
Which one of these folks hit you?
You defend. I don't want to do this anymore.
none of them hit her.
Where did
Did
they
any
go?
of them hit you?
The ones that
Yeah, actually,
the ones that
you
did
were hit.
the ones that
Oh,
did
yeah?
land hits on us
You were stabbed.
were.
Is there anyone
Oh.
here that will testify that one of these gentlemen or this lady hit them
No, they did not.
or attempted
Rowan
to hit
did
them?
stab
Oh wait,
someone.
no,
it's
one of them
not
did shoot us. Remember Cabin?
Oh
They
yeah.
missed, didn't
Cavin's like,
But then Cabin missed.
Look, he missed.
No, Cabin
Okay.
actually hit me.
He hit you once and missed everyone else.
Kevin,
See?
Kevin goes, I missed on purpose.
Yeah,
I
see?
didn't want to hit you.
You hit me.
I didn't want to hit you. You moved into the. It was an accident.
This is so stupid.
got snake bites from that
Instead of
syrup.
actually talking, can we just roll it?
All right,
this
so
Can we just can we roll?
this
so-
is just why.
yes, I want you to roll persuasion.
Wait, I'm proficient in persuasion.
Don't worry,
all
I am
I'm
too.
doing here is just writing down
16
everything.
plus 3.
I'm one of the ones.
My persuasion, 6 plus 6.
Are we just gonna? We're not gonna have fun with this?
Yeah,
I don't know what to say.
No one
I'm at
understands
19.
how
Now
this
we know
legal
what-
system
now we know
works.
how
I'm just the
G-Prime
transcribe in the corner, okay?
No, what? I think
You, do you
suitable
want me to
punish-
make my decision right now, or do you want to try to defend him?
a suitable punishment would be helping rebuild the buildings and helping us defend.
Fine, done. Thank you.
Are you happy now?
Yes!
This is why I don't go to court.
This
You
is
don't-
why
you
modern
don't-
science, modern
Oh,
justice system
man.
doesn't work in
That's
medieval
why you
times.
guys don't put me against them. I'm sorry, Kevin.
Okay, I was unfairly punished.
The
so
nervous
I'm okay.
vengeance paladin did not know what to do.
I don't want to say anything bad about him. They might get me. I don't want him to get me.
I don't want them to be killed.
I'm a vengeance. I'm a paladin of vengeance and cowardice.
I'll get you, but just not right now.
I'll hit you when you hit me, but never any times else.
That's why the furry should not be a paladin.
Hey, he told me to be a paladin.
No, did
you
you?
suggested to be a
No,
paladin.
I said I want to be a monk, and you're like, nah, you should be a paladin,
No,
something different.
No.
Yes.
No.
I wasn't there, I
You
cannot
said you
clarify
wanted
the
to be a
time.
healer, and I suggested the best healer to be.
I didn't say to be a
Look,
healer.
this is a game of violence, okay? If you
Yeah.
can't deal with that,
You can't.
That's the one thing we can deal with is the violence.
I said I
I
wanted to be a fighter, and you told me to be something different.
wanted
So
to be
you
a
said a
fighter and
paladin.
I wanted to be a fighter and do some healing.
Argue about it later. The case dismissed. It's done. They're gonna. All right. We need to find a place to put these folks up. And since my trading post is burned down to the ground, currently smoking and smoldering behind us, I need a place to live. And
Thankfully, the inn's still mostly intact.
Mostly.
It's just
we'll
got some
need
broken
we'll
windows.
need to do repairs to that before it looks like the second floor's collapsed in on the first floor. So we'll need to do some repairs to that before anybody lives in there. And apparently the temple's been burned to the ground, so we can't live there. Somebody's got to clean up those goblin bodies that are just laying over there. In the morning, somebody's gonna have to go out and clean up those orc bodies.
Someone's gonna have to go to the farmhouse and sweep up all that ashes in the
Actually, in
basement.
the morning.
Would you go? And one of the farmers is like, "My pumpkins!"
What happened to the pumpkins?
His pumpkins got smashed by goblins.
Aw.
They shouldn't go out in the morning because of the snail.
Well, do we know?
How much more
when
hours do we
Susan
have
will be
before he
here?
gets here?
He should be here before morning, and it is midnightish.
Kaylin knows about it.
Can we use the
Oh yeah.
so the when the orcs made like things over here? Is that just still over there?
Yeah,
Can we,
and along with all the orc bodies.
can we use those defenses and bring them closer or something?
There are two ladders, two big 30-foot long ladders.
Oh
out
yeah,
there.
let's take
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, let's just take them.
Let's take those into the building and then I guess put them for the bridges.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, when you come up to the bridge there, the guards, the 3 guards, are trying to help a handmaiden across. And you made us a bridge. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
sure. We did.
Very nice.
And you put those down that will help the handmaiden across. One of they do put somebody to guard each of the towers. About 3 a.m. just as everybody's finally asleep.
Oh, so did we get along this?
No, because it's only a couple of hours have passed. But about 3 in the morning, just as the rest of the town is finally getting some sleep, you kind of gathered around this bonfire here, and the heat from the trading post is still warming your backs. And you're just kind of getting ready to settle down. And one of the guards whistles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Yike.
Great.
And a squire comes running from the tower here, runs up to you, just a 12-year-old kid. And he's all, lights have been seen on the horizon.
Oh.
Looks like torches.
Get the guards ready.
That's it. That's ready.
Get the guards ready.
Okay.
Imagine if we had illusionary terrain, because then we could turn this entire town into a mountain.
Oh.
But we don't have that.
We need our ranger. But that ranger isn't here.
Yeah. Don't worry. We got it.
Lovely.
Alright. Call all the guards from their towers, or
How many guards are left?
there are 7.
There are only 7.
Geez, 7 guards.
no.
Oh no!
Look, we might have the numbers advantage. We don't really know what we're getting ourselves into though, so take
7
precaution.
So
plus 4.
We got.
Wait,
My brain just.
Kaylin is a guard, huh? What about the dwarf?
what about the dwarf?
Is he a guard?
No, he's
No,
a trader.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Post.
He lost his house.
Is there any stuff still in the trading post salvageable, or is it just completely everything destroyed? Weapons
Yeah,
and all?
everything's destroyed.
Yeah.
It has been, it was an inferno.
Dang.
Wooden building,
There's just chunks of burnt wood
lots of
and
flammable
melted
stuff in
metal.
there. Got fireballed.
Oh no.
What should we do with the? We could maybe. I don't remember. Something about the moat.
Oh, the mount.
We will need to be ready to defend. Do we have archers? Are all these guards capable of firing arrows?
Yeah, they can all shoot.
Okay. Alright.
Don't shoot unless we have to, though. They might be able to go away peacefully.
Okay, we're gonna need, just in case, we're gonna need all of you to be ready to fire. What?
Oh no.
All right. So where are you going?
I'm gonna go up into the tower and keep watch
Um,
of the approaching.
Tower.
Which way is it coming from?
The lights are up here
I'm going to this one.
on the hill.
Okay, I'm gonna go into that.
This one.
No, the other one.
This one.
Yes.
All right. So you go up there about every 20 minutes or so.
Wait, isn't that the way to the woods?
No, the woods are over here.
Okay.
The hills are up here.
Okay.
So about every 20 minutes or so, you see what looks like a torch or torchlight appear. It does seem to be getting closer, but not quickly. Slowly getting closer.
Now I know why they're called snail.
oh yeah.
Hmm.
Should we be by the bridge just in case they come over here?
Yeah.
That's why I'm there.
Yeah, that's
And that's why I have the guards ready to have their
I'm gonna
bows
go by
drawn.
the bridge.
Yeah, I'll be by the bridge.
The bridge is raised up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bridge is raised up.
Okay.
Oh, it is.
I'm still gonna be here.
When
So
the snail
6.
gets here, someone else is gonna have to do the talking because apparently he knows me.
Mm-hmm.
You got a point there.
He wouldn't know me.
I want to know the fox following.
Exactly.
Because you came far from the south,
East.
east.
So as the
What the heck was
you
that?
okay?
It's a snail.
She's going in her cracker.
Oh, okay.
What?
I thought that was a dog.
Sorry, I gotta go scold my wife.
During intermission break.
Intermission.
Intermission.
ever wanted
I need
to,
bathroom.
Have you ever wanted to use a bathroom when you're on intermission? Well, we have just a thing for you. It's a porta potty.
It's okay, the moment
Did
you
you just
suck
say?
it,
Did you just say you support Cheetos?
Said I want Cheetos.
You bags up there.
the moment you suck at being the paladin.
Hey,
Well,
I
Hunter
was-
said there's bags of Cheetos.
I'm gonna.
He
fuck-
did suggest it.
Kind of. Hunter said there's bags of Cheetos somewhere.
up there by the
So
classic
up there.
mix.
I want Cheetos now. I'm hungry.
Can you reach?
Shut up. You almost had it. I was like an inch shorter.
Show off.
Okay, you just called. It's fine.
Oh my god.
Where'd you go?
He's
And they're just going to the
Yeah.
bathroom. Here.
Thanks, friend.
Come on, Shanna.
I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Herkabert.
Let me tall.
It's a short, not light for me.
Okay.
Hi.
I'm actually same size.
Welcome back. He had to reach Cheetos for
Hunter,
me.
where's tuna
Yeah.
fish?
Now my legs are broken.
Should be in there.
Now if Hercules stood up, he'd even be taller. You saw in Hercules' face.
Sit on the puppy.
It's really short.
If you're hiding behind all this broth.
I'm too short.
Here, just. Did you mix that up?
I don't know why I think storying is so funny.
It's okay. Me and Bill laughed for like half an
You get this
hour
bowl for it?
dying.
Oh, no.
Cause like I snorted, so he started laughing, so I snorted more, and then we died.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Pause now for this brief intermission.
Yeah, so snorting and short people.
Where's the...
It's just
Right there where
sprinkling
the milk
Hercules'
is.
hair.
Right here where the milk is.
Hercules, you're taking up the entire kitchen. Go. Go. Hercules, go.
Mayonnaise.
So much fur.
I still will.
He can't go. If he goes, he's got to go through me.
He's trying to get through.
Shredded cheese.
Jeez.
I know. I know. She's picky.
We're doing a live stream.
I know.
It's the last.
Pickles.
Just continue it.
Continue
while I
what?
do this.
She wants pickles in it too.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so as you are keeping watch and watching this light get closer and closer, suddenly, right, you don't know where it came from, just like out of nowhere, there's this little, maybe 2.5, 3 foot tall halfling, blonde, with these really thick sideburns. And he just appears out of the darkness. He steps forward and he's like, they're coming. Let me in.
Who the heck are you?
Name's Lanny. Lantern Amion, if you really need to know. And they're coming. And I
Let's
bet
go
you
up
could,
the tower
I bet
and
you
you're gonna
could
help
use
me
my
go.
help.
Okay.
So just lower that drawbridge.
Me and him are gonna
Let
go
me
up to
in.
the
I'm
tower,
gonna-
and
I'm
I'm
gonna-
gonna throw down the rope.
You're gonna go to the tower and throw down the rope?
No, 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 no,
The
no.
rope.
No.
No. That's...
No, wait. So the little halfling's outside the drawbridge, right?
Yep.
Appeared out of nowhere. Wants to get in.
Don't trust him.
But
You're gonna shoot him?
Yeah.
why?
Because
Okay.
he's part of the seven snail. Or not seven snails. The snail.
Okay, sure. I'm not.
All right. Roll 20.
What happens if he wasn't?
Yeah. What if he's just like?
Natural 20.
Okay. You don't know whether you just missed or it hit him and didn't pierce his skin, but he's like, hey, friends.
Are
time
here-
out. No,
are you here
don't
with the-
shoot. Look, I'm not even armed.
Are you here with the snail?
When you say the snail, no, I am not with the snail. Okay? Fine. If you want, you can either take my help or not. That's fine. That is so rude.
That bolt face through his skin. I'm not letting him in.
Look, I would say we need all the help that we can get here. He's running from something. We know that.
Thief talk to thief.
Why did the bolt fly through him with a nat 20?
What?
You're a thief? Oh, how interesting.
Right. Yeah.
He looks up at the top of the tower to you. I'm not a thief, okay? I'm just a historian. I travel the world, make notes in my book. Look.
Ryan?
He goes, he reaches, look, I'm not armed. All I have is this book.
See, that
He
makes
pulls
sense.
out a fairly thick book. He's like, I just record. I'm a recorder
Anyway,
for the.
if he's
Look,
the only
he's-
one coming in, and if he attacks, we can just beat him up.
Look, no, he's fine. Okay, he's a historian. He's not even armed,
You
okay?
guys are forgetting that a really powerful bolt is phased through him.
Look, he could be a powerful ally, alright? Do you want someone that could take down
He's a level
the
20
snail?
halfling.
Or do you want to have someone that could possibly be a threat to us? I know what I'm choosing, and I want to let him.
Fine, I'll leave it up to you. Not me, man.
Okay, just let him in.
Okay, I'm gonna throw rope down.
He kind of pulls the bolt out. It looks like he pulls it out of the book,
Is it uncanny dodge?
and
No.
he's like,
He's
You pierced his
You-
book.
"You've got my journal."
Oh my.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay, we're gonna throw our rope down.
why don't we just.
I'm not taking the bridge down just for rope.
Alright, I'll throw down the rope then.
Grab the rope.
We're taking extra precautions, so a rope's gonna have to do for now.
He looks up at you, and you kind of feel a little weird for just a second. Kind of like time stopped existing for a second.
Oh.
And he's halfway up the rope. And he just climbs up the rope. And he gets to the top and he brushes it.
I'm gonna bring back my rope.
What do you mean? What am I at? You're rude. I don't want to talk to you. You shot me with a crossbow bolt. Is that how you treat strangers? I mean,
We're taking
I've been all over. I've been through hill and dale, across valleys, under the mountain and over the mountain.
Since I'm away from him,
Well,
I want to detect good or evil.
Well, we're expecting a lot of unpleasant visitors.
Yeah, they're coming. I saw them.
How far away are they?
Oh wait, we didn't have a sleep. I can't detect.
Oh, maybe 2 miles at this point. I don't know. I've been watching that. There's a torch that keeps lighting up further on, some kind of signal. But I'll tell you, this morning I passed a whole bunch of them. There's like there's probably 60 of them. And I don't think they're very nice guys. I saw some of them stealing some money from a caravan,
Don't think about it.
and
But I just saved you.
Wait, how did you save me?
Remember you fighting the orc.
so
Oh.
the name's Lanny. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, you
as
too.
as you reach out to take his hand, I'm not going to really take your hand.
Yes.
But as you take his hand, he lifts it up and you almost think he sniffs your hand as he's shaking it, and then he puts it down. So, my name's Lanny. Pleasure to meet you. And you are
Skittles.
Skittles. You are from the far east, are you not?
I am.
It's been a long time since I've seen any of your kind. He takes your hand and he does the same thing. It's almost, when he's shaking your hand, he kind of bends his head down a little bit, almost as if he's smelling the top of your hand.
I'm a sniff back.
He realizes that you caught on to what he's doing. And he, sorry, yeah, that's just a custom in where I'm from.
Yeah, sure.
Smells kind of fishy.
Yeah.
So, we need to prepare. How many people do you have to defend your?
7.
7, 8, 9, 10,
A wolf.
14.
7,
Yeah,
8,
14.
9,
Well,
10,
this is a-
11.
Well, if you're gonna join this 15.
Yeah, how is like 14?
Well,
The 7 guards, then the 3, that was 7 snakes,
Oh, okay.
and then us 4.
I don't really like to fight. Not really. I was mostly coming in here to warn you and take cover and shelter. But there's a lot of townspeople in there. There's men and women and children. If everybody took up arms, we'd still lose. If they get in here, but they can't get in here past the fence, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I think we can do this.
Well,
I also thought that you were gonna help us because you said we could.
Well, I am
do-
helping you. I'm telling you. I'm giving you all this information.
A lot of
I
this information
understand.
we knew.
I understand, but do you have any sort of like magic or fighting prowess that you could help us with?
Oh, I can take care of myself. In fact, if you want to, how about all of you go get in one of those homes there, and I'll take care of them. I'll talk them out of attacking the town here.
He's gonna lower the drawbridge, isn't he?
Yeah, talk
Yeah,
them out.
sorry, we can't do that.
I'll be staying with you.
I'm gonna stay here.
But I will let you do all the
He
talking.
kind of looks at you, and
Look, he
I'm gonna
has
stay here too.
he's got.
He has some prowess.
You can see at this point in the firelight that he's got this beautiful blonde hair, and he's got these mutton chops. They're like Elvis
Oh.
beard that kind of flare out at the bottom, and it's just this like really yellow, like almost an unnatural yellow color. His eyes are green with flecks of gold, and when he turns and kind of gives you a half sneer, you see that he's got his teeth right here are sharp.
Vampire. Or tiefling. But he's obviously doesn't look like.
No, I'm a halfling. He's a halfling. He looks like a halfling.
Did you just read my thoughts?
Probably.
He was thinking that out loud. He wasn't actually saying it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay here too.
Well,
No, we just
What?
need one under.
persuasion check. Roll persuasion.
7 plus 3.
I would rather. I promise you this, on my very life and honor. If you all hide, I will single-handedly save this town,
Now I want to see what
No.
you do.
and you will write my name.
And what happens if you don't?
Like, what's
Well, if I don't, then I'll be dead.
see?
Then yeah, we're gonna stay here.
I want to say give him a chance,
here's-
but have
okay,
someone.
Here's the plan.
I have some faith in this
Everyone
man.
will hide, and I will stay with him, and I will stay hidden.
I wanna stay too.
No, only one person needs to be there.
Look, we can have some
I was
faith in
gonna
this
talk
organization.
anyways.
No.
Why not have the rogue hide since he's the best at it?
All right, let Rogue hide.
Okay.
Okay.
That way you won't be seen by a snail, and you won't be very scared.
All right. So you kind of walk away from him and say your little plan, and then you turn back to him, and he just is kind of leaning up against the tower there. And, you got about 5 minutes, and they're gonna be here.
You sure you got this?
Oh, I got this.
Okay.
All right.
I'll just hide in the shadows then. Or is it? Yeah, it's still dark, right?
Which roll a.
Not one.
I can still see you.
What?
Oh,
You rolled a nat one on
how'd I get
stealth.
in that one?
Look,
So
I
I'm gonna
can't
talk.
do this if anybody's watching.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, fine. Give him
No,
a chance.
I'm
Give him
not. It would be against my code
I have a feeling he's a demon, but
as
just
a
give him a
historian.
chance.
Yeah, as a historian, or you know what? If you have that much faith in yourself, then fine. I will. I'll go down in one of the buildings.
I have a feeling he's a demon. He's gonna kill them all.
Okay. You go into the building where you can't see him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nobody can see him.
No.
Mhm.
Okay.
Send your hand.
My hand's gone.
Oh,
Yeah, his hand is growing back on his
I
body. Here.
forgot.
All right. So this farmhouse is close enough that you could hear what's going on. So let's say that you guys hide in here. So you hear a voice call out, "Lower the drawbridge in the name of the 7 serpents." Snakes.
Snakes and serpents
Yes.
are similar, so I'm
Yeah.
saying it works.
And you hear him say, surrender! And you hear the other voice laugh and say, "You might want this." And you hear Lanny say, he was a coward and a fool. We don't care about him, but you should care for your own lives. What's a measly little man like you gonna do to all of us?
That's never what you say in a situation like this.
He says, "I'll give you to the count of 3 to drop your weapons and turn around. Go back from where you came. By the way, is the snail with you?" You hear the voice say, "He's coming after we secure the town,
Dang it.
but he is very suspicious."
They better not
You
have
hear Lanny say, "That's 3," and then you hear a roar, and the ground starts shaking beneath the
He's a demon. An imp.
the farmhouse that
This
you're
guy
in.
is a halfling.
You hear what sounds like 1,000 flamethrowers going off at once. You hear screaming and yelling, and you hear a boom thud on the ground outside,
Dragon Man?
and you hear a roar that's louder than
He can turn into a dragon.
anything you've ever heard before.
This
It's
is
just
not a
this
black dragon.
incredible, massive roar.
Still could be.
And you hear screaming and yelling and the cries of battle going on. And this goes on for about 20 minutes. You hear the flames go off even further at a further distance, like maybe a half a mile away. As the sound of battle kind of retreats. And then everything goes quiet.
No.
Hey, you would come out now?
And you hear Lanny calling from the center of the town. "Alright, it's clear.
Yo, Dragon
Come out
Man,
now.
what'd you do out here?
What the heck happened?
I'm calling him Dragon Man. What the heck happened?
What?
Well, they took one look at me and just decided to turn tail, but they unfortunately had their weapons misfired and most of them blew themselves up.
I'm gonna say I think you killed
You
them
can
all.
smell the flames and the smoke coming from, and you can see that this
Wait,
field
hold
out
on.
here is
I wanna-
burning.
Hold on.
Is there a giant footprint in the dirt?
You're a fire dragon, aren't you? I rolled 16.
I rolled a 20.
I want to do insight on this dude. 20
20 on insight?
plus 4.
24.
Is that 20 plus 4?
He sighs. Well, the snail wasn't with him, so you guys be safe. And he transforms into this massive bronze dragon.
Bronze dragon? Wow!
Flaps. He says, "Take care of yourselves." So
Thank you.
he doesn't say it like that anymore. He goes, "Take care of yourselves."
If he said it in Draconic, I'd still understand
And
it.
he flies away.
Man, nice guess, friend.
You shot him.
Me and him figured this
I
out.
know.
Yeah, you shot the. Oh my goodness.
The first
Me
encounter I
throws
had
the rope
with him.
down. Him shoots him.
Yo, dude. Hey, I figured it out, but I was off by a bit.
When
We were
the
correct.
when the rogue was actually kinder than an actual warrior.
Man, dragons are cool, especially when they're people.
Not black dragons. Stay away from those.
Unless they're people.
Oh, I thought
No.
for sure it was gonna be like a god.
Okay. So
Jeez.
over the next couple of days, the town is getting itself repaired.
Next couple of days,
Back
so I'm
together.
guessing we're full
You shoot us.
of health.
You do get a long rest.
Whoops.
Ooh.
Who thought a dragon?
The very first thing that the townsfolk work on rebuilding is their own home. The boulders, each boulder is loaded onto a wagon and wheeled into the center of town, and they're placed as almost making a wall around the inside of the town here.
I thought they'd be shaved down and used to repair the walls and make them stronger.
No, they're just wheeling all
Give
these
this one to Kofi.
dozens and dozens of these large 6-foot around stones, and they're just creating this kind of a wall area inside the center of town here. Morak works with two of the other townspeople on gathering what goods he can from the trading post that were less damaged, things that he can clean up. But pretty much everything in there has just been destroyed. And it burns to the ground. So he's going to have to work on rebuilding that. He's a little bit upset with that. After 2 days, most of the repairs on the homes are done. The guards all moved into the keep. They've blocked off the southeast corner of the keep and aren't allowing anybody in there. But they start building a wall in there to kind of wall that area up. The handmaiden isn't seen. Morak is going back and forth constantly to talk to her. They are working on repairing the bridge. And once the homes are done, they start work on the inn and rebuilding the inn. There's a little bit of argument as to who's going to manage the inn. That this is a trading area. They do block off trade. They put signs further down the road in each direction saying that Nightstone is closed for repairs.
Close for renovation.
And will not be accepting any trade for the next 30 days. And while they are doing this,
That's another natural thing.
yes, it is.
Jeez.
You are just kind of sitting up on one of the towers one day, just kind of looking out, wondering where you're going to go next, and you see what you think to be just a small cloud, maybe 500 feet in diameter. And on top of the cloud, you swear for just a moment, and it's at the distance. You swear you see a white stone tower wearing a wizard's cap.
What
A giant wizard's cap
on top of a
stone tower, just at the distance. On your 5th night there, as you sit and rest, you spend the day the fifth day, working on the inn with the rest of the townsfolk that are there. Rebuilding the bar area and the dining area. And at the end of the day, you're satisfied with your work. You sit down around the table, and you're just sitting there talking. And Morak approaches you, and he says, "Friends, once again, thank you. On behalf of the town, we thank you for your work here. We thank you for helping us with our town and rebuilding it. As a reward to you, we'd like to offer you this 200 gold pieces. It's everything we've been able to scrape up.
50 per
scrape
person.
together from the town.
Okay.
50 per person.
So generous.
Thank you.
If you... Our town will be able to grow, but I do not know what the future will bring with the Nightstone no longer being in our possession. Though myself and the other folks of this town have vowed to spread your names throughout
Yeah.
the north, make you famous, and let everybody know that you were the people that saved Nightstone. I hate to ask more of you, but there are other tasks that need to be done, and we are short-staffed. There are 3 in particular that I find important to me, and I don't expect you to do all 3. But if you could, if you were willing, I have 3 quests that I might be able to send you on to further you on your way, making peace.
You served your
The
sentence.
first, there is a city known as Bryn Shander between here and Waterdeep. If you'd head there, one of my friends, Sima Southwell, was killed when the giants attacked. She had no family here, but she often spoke about her brother Markham, who lives in Bryn Shander. He's the sheriff there. If you would be so kind as to travel there and deliver the sad news of Samil's passing to him, it would be a great help to me personally. A second is the Zelbrins. They were killed in their home when the giants bombarded our village. They were an elderly couple, but they have a son named Miros, who lives in Golden Fields, a small town to the northeast. Should you head there and let Miros know what has happened, it would be greatly appreciated. Or lastly, there's the small village of Tribor. Tribor, which lies, I have no idea. It's out here. It's about that direction over there. You know where I'm
We
Yeah,
headed that
right.
direction.
heading. That direction.
To the northeast.
One of my good friends, Darthag Olgar, who ran the trading post with me, was unfortunately taken by the ogres in the cave when we escaped.
So there were ogres, not giants. Okay.
I have talked to the handmaiden, and she's informed me that Dargath was eaten by the goblins and the ogres in that cave.
He ran the trading post with me as my partner, but he also had a post in Tribor. If you would head to Tribor and deliver the sad news to his wife, Alastra, that would also be a benefit. We'd like to make sure that you have provisions for your journey. So please, which of these 3?
50.
Now what?
What now?
This is getting interesting.
Mailman.
What time is it?
It is 1:30.
This reminds me of like epilogue. I'm not gonna lie. Just like
Our mail arrives at 12:30.
just. Alright, now here are the quests. Let's see what we go on.
Is that the mailman?
Yeah, no.
Knew it.
No, it's would I be?
I didn't know it. You know it.
There's a package in there.
Okay.
Excellent.
You
So
alright?
which of these three?
So, Bryshander is a huge city.
Yay.
Golden Fields is a farming town.
How many days will
And
travel?
Tribor is a decent sized village along the lawn.
Excuse me. Can you back up?
Walk to
Thank
us.
you.
Hey, walk to us.
And all of these are quite a long journey away.
Which ways do they go?
Brinshander is the furthest to the north, near Icewind Dale, which is a very large city. Golden Fields,
Golden Fields, Pennsylvania.
Golden Fields is an agricultural town along the North Furrow, near on the way to Waterdeep, and Tribor lies along the Long Road.
Let's go to the furthest one first.
And then make our way back and then just hit them consecutively.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So you want to go to Brinshander?
Mm-hmm.
All right. He gives you a map. Brinshander is almost a month's journey.
A month.
Jeez.
Wow.
Wow.
You gotta get some horses.
Oh yeah, horses.
I almost said wheels. Well, technically we could get wheels because you know the world we're in. We could try and find the town of Mac and find wheels.
Yeah.
There are still 4 horses total in the city.
Huh.
Convenient.
1, 2, 3.
They can give you one, but they'll need the others to survive.
Yeah.
Making
Plowing
sense.
fields and stuff like that. So they can give you
30.
one horse and a cart.
25.
Okay.
1 horse and a cart can carry 2 people.
You
A little bit faster than walking.
can do
but not much.
4 with equipment.
Well, since I'm small.
Yeah.
Turn into a fox.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 up front, 2,
horse and a cart,
2 in
what's
the
her-
back.
Alright,
Bit
let's do that.
It's a bit faster than walking, not a ton.
Loaded up with furs and blankets and cold weather equipment, some pythons for climbing,
Also for setting up tents.
rope and tents. It is an icy cold wasteland up there.
I'm a teaching. I'm always warm.
Bryn Shander lies in a valley amidst the mountains. It is it's almost a crater that Bryn Shander lies in.
Oh,
Crater
crater in a frozen tundra.
Large crater in
No.
frozen tundra.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh!
no. Corky!
Dad!
Oh no.
We
I
know where
mean,
this is
and
going.
the furry town is blown up.
This is
That's
perfect.
gotta be
You
blown up.
got. I'm not gonna do campaigns after a campaign before, because you guys all know what I'm.
We know we know some of the new locations, but not a ton.
I'm sorry.
There are stories that have been told
Yeah.
in Amadar of a crater far to the north
Oh, suddenly all I hear is a crater
where the giants.
in a frozen wasteland. Oh no!
My wolf mom told me that she went around.
I
where
love
the giants were decimated by a tricky dragon.
Imagine me going back to Ember and telling her all of this, and she's like, I remember blowing things up.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
I remember when I accidentally let that happen.
I got accidentally.
Yike!
It's amazing.
Wait, I wonder how Quirky's doing in this.
I don't know. We don't
Probably still getting older and dying slowly.
Corky?
Yeah. Aw.
He died of old age, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he passed away about 20 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's how long it's been. Wow.
It's been
Yeah,
50
50
years.
Oh my gosh,
I missed that
Mushi's
part.
Oh wait, Mushi can't grow a face.
Mushi isn't older.
Yeah.
Mushi's the same.
Bushi, the guard,
Okay,
the immortal guard.
so everything is prepared. The next morning, you are. You have all gained a level.
Yes.
Oh yay.
What about him since he's second level?
He is now 3rd level. So you gained a level. The next
We're
morning,
both sorcerers.
you
Can I say that?
make your way. Start on your journey to the north.
Excuse me.
2 days pass, and as these 2 days pass, Zion, you keep
Yeah.
seeing this same cloud, same
Okay.
shape, just on the horizon.
Do you say anything about it, friend? Or do you just let it happen? Okay.
Well, I'm not sure if it's just my imagination, but now that I've seen it more.
And yeah, you've seen it probably 5 times now.
Well,
Since
you won't know.
it
if
seems
it's
to be
your
following you.
Okay.
You'll know if it's your imagination unless you tell us.
Hey, guys. Am I crazy or
Yes.
so? Oh yeah. Thanks, thanks, Mr. Scaly over there.
Are we
not skilled.
right crazy or
skin.
yes?
Oh, that's right.
On your second day, as you
Can I roll to see?
Oh
yeah, he was telling
Yeah,
us.
I want to tell a story.
you can roll to see if you see it.
Anyways, yeah, there's just
Roll
this.
perception.
Yes.
13.
11 plus 4, 15.
Yes, you see it.
Yeah, look,
Man.
it's right
You think you see it.
there, right?
Was there grass in that open field?
That
Maybe
big
you
cloud
see
thingy right there.
Yeah, like,
When we were
you
sneaking earlier, was there grass in that open
know,
field?
tower, but it has like a wizard's hat.
In
I'm
front
not
of
crazy,
the.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I had Mask of the Wild. I can hide in open fields if there's foliage.
Mask
And
of the Wild.
Wood elf power,
Well,
man.
yeah.
Wood elf power.
Okay,
So on your second day, as you
I got you.
are all making camp, the sun is just starting to go down, and you see a long shadow appear above you.
A long shadow.
A long shadow.
Okay.
Looking up, all 4 of you are doing your tents and everything, and you look up and see an enormous tower floating on a billowing cloud, 1,000 feet overhead.
I'm gonna move out of the way because the first thought that's gonna go to Kelsey's head is that
Like,
these are the giants that dropped the boulder.
That's what I thought too.
The tower
I
must
told
be
you.
the tower must be at least 100 feet tall, and its spire looks strangely like a pointy wizard's hat.
I told you.
As the tower drifts closer,
Yes.
stairs made of clouds begin to form underneath it and descend towards you. And that is where we'll end for today.
Oh my goodness.
Dang it.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, this is
All
very,
Alright,
very interesting.
you all gained a level. Everybody
Nice.
level up.
Alright,
That's
thank you
such a great ending.
Thank you for
spot.
joining in.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Yeah.
Anyone?
Anyone, everyone.
Yeah,
Everyone
you-
say
All of
bye.
you.